It's fucking shit.
You don't look.
Hey, Chris.
Do we have so many goddamn cables in this studio? Like,
Okay.
Literally one right
Why
there.
are you?
but-
Why are you
Get
being
this
so?
thing just like I get like claustrophobia and anxiety every time I sit in the studio because I'm just going to be
The studio-
consumed by a web of cords.
The studio is your house.
Yeah.
It's also pretty generous for me to call it a studio. It's just a couch and some microphones.
Hey,
you could
man.
clean it at any point in
Think
free
about all the
time.
things that we've been given just by doing this podcast.
True.
You seem pretty ungrateful right now.
Oh,
Look at the set. It's great.
Oh yeah, this set that's hanging by a thread. This whole thing that's like
You're speaking too literally. but-
literal duct tape to the wall right here.
Hey, man.
Well, how else are you going to get stuff on the wall? Really think about it.
It's just a miracle this whole fucking studio hasn't fallen apart.
Look at-
Look
look
at
at the
this
tree.
fucking bitch ass Christmas tree.
Okay,
This
you can't talk shit
terrible
about your own Christmas tree.
It's your Christmas tree that you brought to the set, by the way. This is like, hey, Alex, can you pick up? It's Christmas time. Can you pick up? And you brought this branch.
You're welcome. Plants are expensive.
Merry Christmas.
They don't just grow in the ground.
If we needed any more evidence that Chris is the Grinch
And Scrooge.
and Scrooge and fucking who's that duck that's a bitch?
Scrooge McDuck.
Yeah.
There you go.
He's also rich, so fucking shout out to that. That's me.
You're rich with that.
I have like 0.001 of a Bitcoin, so
That's a good point.
Every fucking week, new movies get released. How does anyone ever see these? There are too many movies.
welcome to There Are Too Many Movies, family.
Hey,
2 more episodes in 2020 fucking 21? Is that the year?
I literally forgot what year it was.
Me too. I'm Chris Collins.
I'm Josh.
I am Alex.
This week on There Are Too Many Movies, we watched this amazing...
Nope.
Nope.
The Spider-Man... Nope.
Nope.
Spider-Man... Started the fuck over. Fuck it, dude.
Spider-Man.
Let's just reboot. Just... You got the snare that time, and I appreciate it.
And the last time.
It was edited out.
Oh,
Welcome to There Are
fuck
Too Many
you.
Movies. I'm Chris Collins.
Hey.
I'm Josh.
See, now you guys fucked it up.
No, hit it again.
Well, you don't get to it that fast.
I don't usually.
No.
I think I'm very efficient.
No.
Let's do it again then.
I
You
disagree.
fucking take a long time.
Yeah.
Do you want to do it?
Get to the fucking point.
you wanna do
All
it?
right, let's
Hurry
do it.
up. 3 times in a row.
Welcome to There Are Too Many Movies.
Hey.
With your host, me.
I'm also Chris. I'm also hosting, so you forgot
Hey,
to
hey,
set
man.
it.
Hey,
I'm the
man.
third
You got to
co-host.
tee up the other people.
I'm trying to set a new vibe for the show, all right? As host, as the new host of the show, trying to set an even-keeled vibe.
Okay.
You know, maybe less chaos.
So
you think I come in a little too hot?
Maybe just a bit, you know?
Okay.
You make me blow a fucking horn every time you speak, all right?
You literally
don't-
make him.
Okay. Well,
So I'm trying to
let's try.
set...
Let's all right. Let's try
All
your
right.
new vibe.
There you go.
Welcome to There Are Too Many Movies, the Five Head Cinema podcast, hosted by me. Also, you're Chris, you're Alex.
That's true.
What the fuck did you guys watch this week?
Well, you
That's
didn't
it?
even
You're
talk
not gonna-
about. No, you missed it. See, you missed it.
Hey, man.
You got to come in hot. You got to be excited. You got to pump them up for the episode.
No, dude.
I'm not very excited right now.
I'm bringing it down, all right?
Thank
But
you.
okay.
If we want to appeal to five heads, we can't be yelling at them. We have to speak
Yeah, what are
to
you,
them
Jimmy Fallon?
at like an even frequency. You know, you bring in too much stress. I mean, you were literally
too much comedic value, too much hype, too much entertainment.
You make everyone anxious.
Yes.
You're complaining about cables and you don't like
Hey,
the mistletoe we
how's
put
your
up.
jaw, dude? How's your fucking jaw, dude?
Didn't you break your
It's
skeleton?
falling apart, dude. I'm falling apart. Shout out to anxiety. Anyways, welcome to There Are Too Many Movies. Fucking shit.
There we go. Hey,
Whatever, man.
Welcome to There Are Too Many Movies. We watched Spider-Man 2, the Tobey Maguire movie from 2004. But before we talk about that, we're going to talk about what we've been watching. I'm Chris Collins.
I'm Josh.
I'm Alex. And he's Josh.
$5 on Patreon to support your local on the internet podcast. If you would like to do so, we much
Minimum.
$5 minimum. By the way,
There's no maximum.
no max.
That's the one time I had to raise my voice during this podcast
Yeah.
is to emphasize.
yeah, and I'm sure that will be the only time you do it.
Absolutely.
Even keeled.
on Patreon.
Calm, assertive energy.
I'm trying to pitch
Much
the
like
Patreon.
Caesar
Just
Milan.
Trying to pitch the Patreon.
tranquil wave.
Trying to get us money in.
Calm as
Trying
can
to support
be.
the podcast.
Yeah, it's worked out real well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't need
Seeing
to
as we
disrespect.
all still have jobs.
You don't need to
I'm over here
disre-
trying to get sponsored by Zoa.
Covering up the A.
Hua! Usha Nisha Maka!
Problematic.
Rapa Sapa Lipa! Wah!
That was very clearly.
That was The Rock, right?
That was The Rock, and it was a perfect impersonation.
That was
No,
actually
that
really
was
good.
a Samoan chant.
yeah.
Someone?
Yeah. From the island of Samoa.
Ah.
Yeah.
All right.
Where
I
is
know a
that
thing
on a
or
map?
two. Somewhere, dude.
Somewhere.
Somewhere.
So, yeah, sponsor the podcast, The Rock, because we drink Zoa, or Josh does.
Imagine if The Rock was in our Discord, though, with a minimum investment of $50,000 to join the Discord if you're The Rock.
Yeah, probably. Shout out to Dwayne. Shout out to Chicken and Eggs.
The only
Just
true movie star. The last action movie star.
Yep.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Brown rice and chicken. Shall we get into what we've been watching, boys?
I guess
I've pitched the Patreon, kind of. BTS, shout out to the Blood Relatives. Shout out to the Discord. Shout out to our bonus content and all that stuff that we do.
You can meet BTS if you join our Discord.
You can meet a bunch of people that are both cursed
that
and
hand
what do
sanitizer?
you, Josh? Are you rubbing your hands together? You got a juicy one for us. You
Oh,
got
God.
You got a juicy watch list for us this week, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Is it more of the most dark moments of a person's life again?
Did Softwide Underbelly drop a new channel?
God damn it.
This new HBO
Dark
documentary I
black
call
belly.
Interview with a murdered man.
Yeah.
the first option on my list is a new HBO documentary called Black and Missing.
What?
It's neato.
Fuck.
Moving on.
Why is it called Black and Missing?
Because they're black and missing. Duh.
I don't know what I expected. Go on.
I haven't watched it yet. I just wanted to.
Talk about a DMT, though.
Did you make that up?
No, that's
That
a
would be
real.
fucked up
That
if
is
he
a
made that
DMT.
up.
By next week, I will have watched the whole fucking thing. I just saw it today.
I think it's funny that you think it's fucked up that he made that. Maybe would have made that up, but not fucked up that a show exists that's called that.
I assume
It's only fucked up if he made it up.
I assume that a black person invented the show, in which case it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
There's no problem.
Just like that one women in film documentary directed by a man.
You love to see it.
Problematic.
Are there any titties
He's
in
an
that
ally,
movie?
and he loved to see it.
That is egregious that you would ask that.
That's problematic, and that's not cool.
Sorry, because I like Pam Grier movies.
You're canceled.
who's Pam Grier?
started.
Pam Grier?
Who'd she do?
Jackie Brown.
Shout out to that movie.
She's Jackie Brown.
Yeah, shout out to that movie.
You're like, yeah, I know that. Duh.
Anyways,
All right.
what did you watch this week besides Black and Missing?
National champions, boys. Now,
Football?
Yappa
it is a yapapa drama film.
Like the blues things or whatever? Varsity Blues?
No, dude.
Friday Night Lights.
There we go.
No, dude.
Any Given Sunday.
That's a good
That's
one.
close. That's a good one, though.
That's a good movie.
2-minute
Shouts
warning?
Oliver Stone.
Dude, 2-minute warning, fucks.
Y'all got fourth down. How does he do it, Chris? What's the speech?
It's a game of inches.
Yeah.
And up all those inches, you get a mile.
That's perfect.
Great ass.
That's my Al Pacino.
That's it.
Yeah.
How does he do the Disturbed song?
Wow!
That's
There you
perfect.
go.
That's
That's it.
perfect. You nailed it.
He just goes.
It's Al Pacino doing a karaoke. The band's like, you know the part after? He goes, he just goes,
I don't know any of the other lyrics in that song.
I love the part where he just breaks down his mother trauma at the very end. That is edited out of every radio version.
I haven't heard that.
Check that out. Oh,
Anyways.
the phone's not plugged in, guys.
Oh shit.
Is it recording?
Just spill the dead air. I'll edit it all
No, you know what I fucking hate is when Chris
This?
Yes, this exact situation where he's like, "Oh fuck, something's fucked up." You guys keep talking. Like what?
Like I'm a
You just interrupted the whole fucking show, and you're like, "Yeah, keep doing the show now."
Asshole.
Even though I fucked something up big time.
Hey, I'm plugging the phone in first.
It's
better
literally
edit-
all
you
you
better
have to
edit
do.
this out,
You
dude.
plug one thing into a thing, and that's the whole
Edit
thing.
it out.
Edit it out, and that's obvious. First of all, second of all, I have so many responsibilities. It's a goddamn marathon.
God.
I remember to do all of them.
Can I say one thing to that?
What is it?
Oh man,
Cool, an
God.
ie roll.
That was oh god,
Another eye roll, another visual bit for the
man,
audio listeners.
That's our friend, dude. You can't do that harsh an eye roll.
Let me.
I know I'm yelling at him.
Third time's a charm, but
Oh,
dude.
fuck,
That's
man.
fucking
Fuck
got
you,
him.
man.
Fucking roasted.
So you're gonna do another visual bit for
Don't
our
do that to
audio
my
listeners,
friend, dude.
Our audio listeners.
I
by the
don't
way.
have any friends
And
anymore.
by the way, that wouldn't have even landed if I didn't plug the phone in and got it recorded visually.
Yeah, thanks for doing that one thing that's expected of you.
the one thing.
The one thing.
Speaking of one thing that's expected of
Look,
me,
I'll take over editing if that's what you're talking about. I've never done it,
What's
but I'll
the-
give it a shot.
what's the one thing you do? Show up and talk,
I sit here.
and you leave.
Yeah. Well,
I distilled that one thing into three things just to give you a little bit of cushion just now.
Yeah, I do three things.
he bought you the fountain
That's
last
true.
week.
We
I got you
didn't.
the
We didn't
fountain.
write on the board. It's the same thing we wrote on the board as last week.
But
too.
this
No
ass
one-
does belong to Bronco Henry,
That's
dude.
true.
I guess. But I feel
Shit.
like we should do something Spidey related.
Oh no.
I'm scared of spiders, so I'd prefer not to draw a spider.
Yeah, let's
I
not
feel like
do
we
that.
should erase that at the very bare minimum. Not have the same thing on the board. Ah, fuck it.
I did that.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. This is a free show.
Erase.
Unless you
wipe
paid
that
for it.
word.
That's all I got.
Whatever, man.
I can hold up. There you go.
Hold on a sec. Just a little bit of that.
Now your finger's disgusting.
What doesn't matter? Let's move on.
All right.
Let's get back to what you were talking about.
National Champions.
Great.
It's a new film
Hmm.
in theaters. Yeah,
In theaters.
in theaters.
Do you say theater or theater?
Theater.
Hmm.
Do you say theaters?
Yeah, because I'm
'Cause you're an
proper.
asshole.
Because I'm proper.
Jesus, Alex.
That's weird. You said.
Anyways,
proper,
you
but
saw it in a theater.
Yeah, I did. And it is a football drama. Yappa drama. Definitely not a lot of football in it necessarily. It's more so
Oh, it's a
behind
human
the scenes.
story.
Not, I mean, yes, but it's actually more so about the NCAA and how fucking evil they are.
Sure.
And it is about two players that in the national championship game decide to go on strike because they want the NCAA to start paying players for playing football.
Shout out
and
to that.
that is a controversial topic. Lots of people think that because
College
they are
football?
given 4 years of college.
Which is borderline no value in this day and age.
One might argue this.
Arguable.
Arguable. But the fact that the players, once they finish their football career, are no longer given any sort of health care.
Yeah,
you know,
it's fucked. They use their likeness in video games and shit too,
Yes.
which is like the biggest industry
they
on
can't
Earth.
do that anymore. That's why there hasn't been an NCAA football game in probably 12 years.
Damn.
But anyway, so it tackles a lot of those issues. J.K. Simmons is the head coach.
Fuck yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
Shout out
Down.
J.K. Simmons.
It is definitely not the biggest budget film I've ever seen, but it tackles,
Nice.
get it?
That was a good one.
That's an
It
NFC.
tackles some very important issues revolving around the NCAA and the billions of dollars that they make and don't take care of any of their fucking players. I think just in the national championship game, that makes them about $1.4 billion
Fuck.
for one game of football. And there are players that play their last game of college
Fucking shit.
that don't get any sort of...
What were
Fine.
you
It's
saying
fine.
earlier about the whole thing falling and being a quality set?
Can you invest in a stapler?
I can't reach it.
I get it. Keep talking.
All right.
Again,
Don't worry, I'll fix the set.
we're not Conan and Andy Richter. We can't just summon noise over a blank slate of time.
I'll edit all this out.
It's fine. We
right.
know. Don't even say it anymore. We know you'll edit it out.
It's
Or
just
you
a
could
given.
hire me as an editor, and I'll edit it out.
Alex would be more, I don't know, efficient.
I
one
would.
might say.
Efficient?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you even do? What's the
You're like,
first?
oh, I've been editing stuff since Halo 2. I'm an editor for a living.
That's
It's
true.
my job. I went to college for it. Shut up. I'll edit.
Name
This is
one
easy,
editing technique.
Clipping. There's recording. And the ADR.
What's a J cut?
That's when you take a portion of something and you clip it out, and then you're like, I'm done with that. And then then you put a Jew in there.
All right, what else we
It's
got?
it's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
So I could do it.
National
Okay, well, you
Champions-
can edit this episode. then.
Thank you.
National Champions starring J.K. Simmons. It's neat.
All right. It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
It's in theaters right now.
It is in theaters right now.
Would you recommend it?
Theaters.
Is it cinema?
It is.
You want to hit a quick is it cinema for National Champions? Is it cinema with Marty Scorsese's? That's a no. Okay.
That was an easy no.
That's a speed run.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's like literally only for people that give a shit about football and the NCAA and how shitty they are.
Okay.
Past that, I don't think that I would recommend it.
Yeah.
I just really like football. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up?
Nothing.
You look very anxious about the mistletoe.
I have full confidence in the sign that fell 30 seconds ago that it will stay up. I don't know why you keep saying that.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. I'm just admiring
fine.
it. I'm looking at it because it's a cool sign.
You're just basking in its glory.
It's a good logo.
It is a good logo.
It's a great logo.
Shout out us and
Buy
the
a
things
shirt
we
with
do.
that on it.
TooManyMovies.com/shop if you want hats, shirts, hoodies.
No maximum investment. We have to stress that. You
Yep.
could donate $1 billion. Jeff Bezos, if you're listening, you could donate $1 billion.
Yeah.
Shoot your shot.
Shout out to Bezos. Every time he posts on Instagram, I just comment, "Can I have $1 million?"
He has an Instagram.
Yeah.
Amazon doesn't.
yes.
I'm surprised Amazon hasn't tried their own social media.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's like the one evil thing they haven't done yet.
Yeah, they're like, what?
That's like
why
their-
haven't we?
That's the fifth Infinity Stone.
Yeah.
of like the huge companies is to
Yeah.
have a social media, like
Yeah.
like an app.
Like the Cheetos Facebook. Like, hey, if you haven't heard of Cheetos, like, what the fuck? Like,
That's so stupid.
And then there's some asshole is like, "Hey, I ate a bag of Cheetos and there was a rat in it." And then
and I ate the whole thing.
And then some intern has to be like, "What the fuck? Okay, contact us, I guess." Like on Facebook.
You know what
Yeah.
is a big brain move, but also a shitty asshole move?
Go
Go
on.
for it.
I used to work at a racetrack.
Yeah.
And there would be some folks that would come in, open a bag of hot Cheetos, and pour.
Cholula.
Nope. They would pour
Poor.
nacho cheese into the bag.
Oh my god.
Could you be any trashier?
just
The shits, dude.
bro? And then they'd go into the bathroom and absolutely decimate.
And
Just
shit period blood into the bathroom. Just, they're a man, but they shat period
They
blood.
go into there and menstruate out their ass. Have explosive menstruation out their ass.
Menstruation. That's the episode.
Before
name.
I was about to say before DMT, that would have been the
Yeah.
menstruation.
Explosive menstruation.
That's the worst. Fuck.
I don't you hate when that happens.
Yeah.
don't you hate when you go to a racetrack?
And you eat a bag of hot Cheetos with nacho cheese.
With gas station cheese all over
They
it?
would do the chili and the nacho
Oh
cheese.
no. And then the jalapenos probably.
Yeah.
Have you seen a YouTuber named Chubby Emu? He's a doctor.
First
No,
of
hold
all-
on. First of
all,
before
no,
you
and
say
that's
first of all
obvious.
no, and that's obvious. He's a doctor, and he has a video of a man who it's like a case study. A man who got gas station nachos, and he got botulism from it, which is like a 1600s disease.
Like he got a disease from the medieval era, basically.
Yeah.
They're like, we don't know how to fight this because swords and shields existed.
Yeah.
when this was a thing.
We're busy with the Crusades. We'll get to medicine in a few hundred years.
It's like, oh, I found
He has
a,
the black lung from
Yeah.
fucking a hostess.
It's like, oh, you got botulism? I found an old medical journal from 1600. It says to chop your fucking head off.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to do.
Can you believe that an iron lung used to just be, you just lived in the wall, and now it's just what you did? There's one guy in America who still lives in an iron lung.
What?
There's one guy.
What are you talking? What is?
An iron lung?
No.
It's
Is that the thing that shuts and bakes you?
that's an
that's-
oven.
That's not an oven. It's a
What do
medieval
you
torture
bake?
thing. You know what
It's
I'm
not a torture
the
device.
bowl?
It's a thing that keeps you alive. It's a
It creates negative pressure so that your lungs can inflate or something like that.
right.
Oh, okay.
But there's one guy that still needs an iron lung, and he just lives in a wall. It's
That's
fucking crazy.
Crazy. End me, dude.
Yeah, dude.
It's got Netflix. It's probably fine.
Yeah, he's cool.
He's chilling.
Just living life in a dentist chair.
Yeah, he's fine. They're like, maybe next year they'll add Hulu. Hey, man, if you're listening, I hope you can listen to our podcast.
Yeah, he can spend a few hours a day out of it, but he's got to go back in the wall at a certain point.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Back to like a vampire.
He goes.
Anyways, how's your watch list, dude?
Ah.
Oh,
And then the final thing on my watch list was another theater experience. Get ready for this. Kanye West with special guest Drake
Oh, yeah.
in motherfucking IMAX, dude.
Drake.
Yeah, Drake. Fuck Drake.
That's the level
Still
of
fuck
influence Kanye has. Is the only way Josh would watch a Drake concert is if Kanye was at the concert.
Yes.
And this is what happened.
And I promptly fell asleep during Drake's set, and Drake's set alone, dude. He's like,
He's like, last name ever, first name. You're
oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So his was at the end. I actually didn't finish it. I watched like the first 20, 30 minutes and kind of.
Was Millie Bobby Brown in it? Drake?
He wishes.
A deep cut.
It was great. Well, to see that shit in IMAX, granted, the film started at 10 o'clock,
Fuck.
but it did not start at 10 o'clock, Alex. There was a delay.
Like every Kanye concert.
And the show did not start until 11:35.
Why is he such a diva?
Yeah.
It's
It's
just-
because everything's thrown to the last minute and he's making changes up to the very last second. always.
Apparently-
everything he does.
1 week of planning to do this.
For an IMAX movie concert?
Dreamed.
To stream an entire concert in IMAX at the Los Angeles Coliseum,
He just one day decided, like, I'm going to do this.
simulcast on IMAX across the globe.
He's
What-
like, figure it out. He's like the
Yeah.
Steve Jobs now. He's just like, I'm going to do this.
I mean, he's fucking basically Michelangelo.
Sure.
He's an artist. He's not a... Well, he
Disney.
could be considered genius, but I don't think he's that level.
You don't think Kanye West is a genius?
I think he's a genius, but I don't think he's like Michelangelo level.
Here's
Or
the
he's
thing-
like inventing
here's-
flying machines.
Well,
Did fucking Michelangelo write 808s and Heartbreak?
That's a
Alex?
very good point, actually.
yeah.
How different do you think the world would be if Michelangelo invented 808s?
Shit. We would be living in Blade Runner 2049. I feel
That would be a vibe.
very strongly about that.
So, did you enjoy the concert? I saw the video you posted. From
Fuck. Well,
it. People were moshing in the
I've
front row
never
of the
s-
IMAX. The
Dude.
What?
yeah.
And some guy with a broom, like, what is it?
Yeah. People like, I would just rather mop popcorn.
Yeah.
They were just moshing up there.
I had never seen anything like that in IMAX.
That's kinda cool,
I've
right?
seen concert movies in a theater before.
Yeah.
But nothing to that extent. Like,
Fucking
I mean,
Martin Scorsese's Rolling Stones concert.
it was like a beautiful amalgam of like Gen Z and millennials and even older folks that were just fucking vibing out, dude. And they were like, turn this shit up. And then like whenever the IMAX theater did, they turned the
Shit.
volume up.
Hell yeah.
It was fucking insane. And of course
Everybody just popped off.
yeah. And like a rush to like the front where the screen is.
He's not there.
I know. I know.
It was kind of cool to see, though.
Dude, yeah, I'll show you the videos. It
It was
was
just like be around that energy, but it was cool.
Sure.
It was fucking amazing, and I had perfect seats for it. I was like in the front row, or like just above the bottom section.
Totally.
and just vibing out the whole time. I'm like, I'm not gonna stand up.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
care.
Yeah.
But
I'm 30.
yeah, I'm
My
fucking
back hurts.
30 as shit, dude.
30 is shit.
30 is shit. I'm not gonna go dance.
30 dancing.
And then Chris didn't go with me, so that is also
It was good.
alarming as a friend.
It was
Yeah,
10
it's kind of
PM.
fucked up.
I have to work the next day. It was a Thursday night.
Did you have to work the next day?
No, took the day off.
Interesting how that corration happens.
Really wish you said yes so that I could have shamed Chris.
I technically did work that morning for a little bit because I am
A hard worker.
a piece of shit. That's
Addicted
like,
to
okay,
capitalism.
sure, I'll work
Yeah.
for a minute, and then I'll stop working.
Working is horseshit.
because it's the day that I took off. Anyways,
Yeah. Anyways, that was a pretty good experience. Pretty
that's
fun.
my fault saying.
It started at 11. There was like your boss was just floating over the fire button, and then you're like, it's my fault. He's like, okay.
That's fine.
Yeah.
You enjoyed it?
It was fucking incredible.
I bet.
Yeah, it was fucking like I would have fallen asleep for sure at home.
Was it cool hearing the Kanye songs in Dolby Digital?
Fuck yeah.
That sub right on your taint.
Fuck yeah.
Yep, that was neato.
It's blasting right into your fucking
Very neato.
perineum.
Got lots of compliments on my shoes and my sweater that night.
It put you on cloud 9.
It did. Anybody compliments your fit, it's like, okay, cool.
Yeah, you'll be riding that high for years.
Yeah.
It's like a man gets a compliment once a decade.
Yeah.
And that brings him,
You're like,
that carries him.
Yeah,
oh
what-
no, that one guy. All right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. One guy's like, I fuck with those shoes. Whatever. It's like,
Okay.
yeah.
Fuck
Can
yeah.
I ask you something? I don't
Go ahead.
want it to sound bad. Or
What's up?
Just go
Was it
for
a black guy?
Yeah.
That's way better.
It is a way better feeling.
100%.
It's when a black guy compliments you on your shoes, you're like, oh,
I did it.
You're ascending like Kanye, just like, oh.
They're just automatically cooler. Than
It just
us.
hits different. They don't fuck around.
Yeah.
I don't get that.
They know it's cool
because
and they don't fuck around.
I dress like a poor man from the early 90s, but
Yeah. You dress like you exist in an iron lung when you go to bed.
yeah. But when it comes to music and getting that compliment from a black man in music, it's like that you know you're good now.
That hit different.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. It do be hitting different though.
Shout out Black and Missing.
So the concert was pretty good.
It was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And that is it for me.
I listened to a little bit of the concert and it made me miss when Kanye made like bangers. All his latest stuff is
It's like experimental
I was-
bangers.
ambient gospel, and I'm like, oh.
I was dying to hear the newer stuff because I've heard those songs a billion fucking
Yeah,
times.
true. He didn't dabble in the new stuff.
Honestly, dude, I think it was maybe 3 or 4 songs, and
Yeah.
Drake sung one of them.
Nice.
Drake sung
That's
one
kinda
of
cool.
Kanye's songs, and I thought that was neat.
What's
but
your favorite Drake joke where Drake's the type of dude to blank?
fart and apologize? Is that what you said?
That's a pretty good one.
That's a good one.
I saw a bunch that I really laughed my ass off at. One was Drake looks like the type of dude to drive into a wall painted as a tunnel. Fucking killed me.
That's murderous.
Or Drake's the type of guy to oh fuck, what was it? to make a sandwich and then do this,
To float when he smells pie.
Yeah.
That's one of the best ones.
Yeah.
He goes,
but to do this before taking a bite of something. Ooh.
ooh.
Oh, shout out to
Or to
Drake.
like throw up and go.
Shout out to Drake. So is
Fucking bitch.
is Larry Hoover free now?
No.
Larry Hoover.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Inventor of the Hoover?
So that's what the concert was for. To free Larry
Oh
Hoover.
yeah, some guy. Yeah.
So he's not out.
Oh, I don't know.
What if at the end of the concert, like he just came out?
That would
Like,
be
Oh shit.
They freed him mid concert, and he's like, and he comes out and starts like dropping some bars with Kanye.
That would've been
Everybody's
fucking-
like, ah!
praise God comes in.
Yeah.
Larry. That would have been dope. I don't think anything will top. Like they should have done the third listening party in IMAX because him floating to the top of that fucking stage, like
yeah, that's fucking crazy.
literally
That's
levitating.
nuts.
That was the most insane thing I've ever
And he
seen in my fucking life.
And he probably came up with that like 2 days before the concert.
yeah, he's like, I want to go up there.
and they're like, oh fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
The lawyers go, no.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, can you not?
that in IMAX would have been like coming,
Yeah, I bet.
That would have been fucking nuts.
God coming. Religious
God
coming.
come.
Drop a god load.
Yeah. When you go brrr.
Anyways,
That's it for me.
all right, just a fire hose.
Also watching Ted Lasso, TBD.
Are you
TBD.
Are you done
Are
with
you
season
still-
1?
Yeah.
season 2 or season 1?
I'm done with season 1, Chris, because that's how you watch shows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was just confused because it's not normally the order you watch shows in. You know?
Oh, you mean The Sinner?
Yeah.
Well, that's an anthology series, right?
Correct. You can
It's
watch it in
not.
any order.
it's
yeah.
actually not.
You
But
can watch
it is, though.
It's actually
It
fucking
is, though.
not.
It is, though.
Hey, it's actually
it's like
fucking
it's,
not.
It's like American Horror Story where you can watch
American Crime Story, like you
Exactly.
said the other week.
Well, that's a show. He was talking about American Crime Story.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Alexa, is The Sinner an anthology?
Here's something I found on the web.
See?
According to link.edu, this is an anthology of poems, short stories, and nonfiction articles by UNT students.
There you go.
UNT.
There you go.
UNT
You
students.
heard it here first. The Sinner is an anthology.
Totally.
You can
So-
start on season 2.
And that was completely
Thank you,
related
Alex.
to what he was saying.
Yes.
Absolutely.
What have you been watching this
Well,
week,
I
friend?
pulled off a small brain move that Chris introduced me to. I rewatched a movie.
Oh, no.
I rewatched The Hateful Eight.
Ooh, okay. All right.
Fucking excellent.
It really is.
The first hour or so is probably one of the best examples of Tarantino dialogue because it's just fucking masturbatory. But
Yeah, it does take too long to pop off. It is a lot of it's masturbatory.
But I love that.
It-
Honestly, I'm okay with things not happening in Tarantino movies and just talking.
it's that vibe consistently for like a fucking hour, and it's just like,
Yeah, but that was the first Tarantino movie where I was starting to get out of his shtick. Where I was like, dude, okay, we get it. You can write dialogue. You know what I mean? That was the first one where I really was just like, okay, this is Tarantino-esque, but I'm kind of over this one. I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I still enjoyed it, but I remember specifically being in the theater, being like, oh, here we go. An hour and a half, nothing happening. Just perfect.
got him.
This week on Wrong People, me apparently.
Chris doesn't like Tarantino. You heard it here first.
How many times does Hateful Eight come up?
Wait a second.
Think about that. Django, Inglourious Bastards, all of his other rosters of movies. How often does Hateful Eight really come up?
Well, it's like the second most recent. It hasn't had time to become a classic like Pulp Fiction or Kill Bill.
I think Django is more so in that realm where that's not brought up as much as I think Hateful Eight is brought up more so than
What? Nah.
yes.
You're hanging out with the wrong
I agree with
people.
Josh.
I'm sure you do.
I do hang out with wrong people.
So
I hang
how's-
out with you all the time.
That's true.
You can leave whenever you want.
Well, we get paid for this.
Do you?
Okay, wait a second.
Minimally.
Alex, so you enjoy the dialogue of one Quentin Tarantino, correct?
I very much enjoy the dialogue.
Here we go.
So what's the fucking problem with Aaron Sorkin, you son of a bitch?
Because he makes his actors talk like they're in a fucking transatlantic radio room.
Oh, good point, because Tarantino doesn't make his actors sound a certain way at all.
No, they sound like themselves.
They sound like Quentin Tarantino.
Nope.
All of them do. Yes,
All
they
of them do.
Nope.
All of them have
Then
a voice.
explain Tim Roth being from the UK. Explain that.
Can't.
That's what I fucking thought.
Damn.
Bested.
Hey, I can't wait to watch.
Proven wrong with facts.
They murdered.
Can't wait to watch the I Love Lucy movie written and directed by Aaron Sorkin that's coming out later this month.
I do love I Love Lucy. I will not be watching that because it is by Aaron Sorkin, who is a
What if we-
nonsense human.
What if we do it for the
Yeah,
show?
I think we might do it for the show.
I'll be skipping that one.
you're just not going to do
Just
it.
an empty
I'll
seat.
be here. I'll just be reading. Or
I'll put a blow up doll right there.
that's perfect.
Just with a big wig on. Funny story, I have a blow up doll. I have it from listen, all right, hold on, pump the brakes.
Did you fuck it?
No, of course not. It was a prop. It was a prop in a
Yeah, a prop.
a prop
that
in
I
a YouTube
fucked.
video. A prop in a YouTube video that I filmed way back in
And where can we find this YouTube video?
YouTube. What the fuck do you
Yeah,
mean?
what channel? There's like a trillion channels.
If you're talking to me and you're like, hey, where do we find your YouTube video that you made? Where the fuck do you think it is? Don't answer that. Let's
HBO
just-
Max YouTube.
Anyways,
Amazon, YouTube.
It's, you know what the funniest thing about that?
What's that?
It's sitting in my closet in my parents' house.
Oh, nice.
Just fucking in the back of the closet.
You're like, hey, Dad, can you grab that thing I left there? He's like, huh?
Yeah, just go open my closet. It's right in the back. Can't miss it.
He's like, it's gone. I don't know what happened to it. I
Definitely didn't fuck it.
Didn't touch it at all.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's floating in the pool. He's like, I thought it was a floaty.
Your dogs are like tearing it apart.
Yeah. Anyways. That's one day you guys are going to tune into the podcast and it's just going to be a fuck doll instead of Alex, which not many people might even notice, actually.
When you think of like the more useful host.
Yeah, use-wise, pros and cons, you know. Alex,
I mean, you know I love you, but
But you
Alex
love a
really-
fuck doll more.
here's the thing. Here's my Venn diagram. Alex versus fuck doll and that Venn diagram. Alex, pros, none. Cons, shitload of bullshit, shit posting
Yeah.
watch list. Fuck doll, you can fuck it. Pros.
That's true.
Also-
You can't fuck me.
con or pro, it doesn't watch Impractical Jokers.
Facts.
It's a scientific fact that all fuck dolls watch Impractical Jokers.
No, it's
Before they
not.
leave the factory, they
Nonsense.
make them watch it.
Nonsense.
That's how they do this.
What you're saying, just
From laughter.
absolute bullshit. Just like
I disagree.
bullshit in the truest form.
Again, I disagree.
Okay, whatever.
What else did you watch?
My other movie that I watched is Holiday in the Wild.
Wait. Can we backpedal 1 second before this bullshit that you just brought up? Would you recommend rewatching? And did you enjoy Hateful Eight? Was it cinema? Was it 4-3?
It is cinema. It is 4-3.
Okay.
There you go. Better than an Aaron Sorkin movie. Who's playing Lucille Ball, by the way? I saw some photo, and it's like the most shit casting. Isn't it Nicole Kidman? Is that right? She
Yes.
looks fucking atrocious as Lucille
She
Ball.
looks like the Team America doll.
Yeah.
Oh no! Let's not make fun of it.
I'm not
Look it
making
up.
fun of
Look it up.
her. I'm making fun of her as Lucille Ball. She does not look the part. Straight up. First of all, she's
Javier Bardem as Ricky Ricardo.
that's pretty good.
That's
Javier
good.
Bardem, dude.
It's Javier
Yeah.
Bardem.
Did you know that he died because he not Javier Bardem, Ricky Ricardo. Because he couldn't stop even while they were filming. He was just like, I'm gonna light up another cigarette. He was just like 24/7.
Chain smoking.
Yeah, you can see it on the show. He's like constantly lighting another cigarette.
Wild.
Yeah,
So he died of old age?
yeah,
Is what you're saying?
yeah.
Cool.
That's what happens when
He was
you
like
smoke
200 or
cigarettes.
300.
Cool.
He lived for a really long time. They're good. They're good for you. The other thing I
We're
watched,
truth on this board.
Holiday in the Wild.
Where is this? What
This is on Netflix. This is a Christmas film in which one of the girls from Sex and the City goes to Africa to find herself.
Oh.
Because her husband divorced her, and he just said, go get fucked.
So is it fucking love, food, and fuck? What's that
Eat,
one?
pray, love.
Eat, pray,
Eat, pray, love.
fuck.
Love, food, and fuck.
Yeah.
I'd watch that over Eat, Pray, Love.
That's your autobiography.
It's just Orson Welles just like,
Love, food, and fuck. Yeah.
so she goes to Africa, and she finds love in a man. Guess who that man is? Do you think he's a man in Africa? No, it's Rob Lowe. He happens to be in Africa at the same time.
No.
And she falls in love with him because he saves an elephant and he's Rob Lowe.
White savior moment.
Yep.
Even for an elephant, there's a white savior moment.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
There's real elephants in it, though, and they're fucking cute as shit. There's tons of baby elephants. They're fucking adorable.
Elephants are like, I love white people. They're the
What?
best.
Please put a saddle on me and ride me.
Yeah,
Oh.
for sure.
We love that.
Those white people aren't coming to kill me.
Yeah.
They
We need to
don't-
make pianos, people. Come on.
Imagine booking a trip to go kill an elephant.
That's some Trump shit.
And then you don't even like hunt it really. They like
No,
it,
it's
they
just
put
like,
it-
there
it's
it
not-
is. Doof.
they put it nearby for you, and you just
Yeah, I have respect for like subsistence hunting where it's like you're actually tracking and mercifully killing the animal and then
you
using
trying to-
all of its body.
yeah.
But when you fly across the world with a fucking elephant rifle
Trophy hunting.
and people are tying it down with ropes and you're just like, doof.
Yeah. How noble.
What is
right?
the point?
It's trophy hunting. They're just cocks of humans.
Yeah.
They're just
I want to see a
fucking shit
documentary
people.
about every single one of those dumb fucking Jimmy John's assholes that goes over there and gets murdered by a lion.
Oh my god.
I would love that.
Yeah.
Would love that. We could write that.
That's a
That'd
good
be a great
idea.
movie. That sounds like a Tarantino movie.
It really does, actually.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. What's it called?
The Tiger Killers. That's
Ti-
pretty good, right?
I got one. Tiger King.
That's it.
That's a winner.
That's
Yeah.
catchy.
That's perfect.
I think that'll catch on.
I like it.
Fuck season 2 of Tiger King.
Yeah, I'm not even going to start it.
How dare they? Actually,
Yeah.
it's kind of fucked up.
And
right?
then there's also like Tiger King, the Doc Antle story or something that they put on Netflix as well.
Too much.
Don't give a shit.
Don't give a shit, but also
They're both horrible.
exploiting and giving platforms to horrible people is not very cool.
Yeah.
Under the ruse of being like, hey, stop doing that.
Yeah.
And then they're like, also, we're making this guy rich and famous.
Yeah.
Almost got him out of fucking jail.
And also, he can keep his tigers and his.
Yeah, sure.
If you ever see like pet the baby tiger as an exhibit, like just know that is like a horrific thing because baby tigers need like 20 hours of sleep a fucking day. So if they're being passed around to people, that's fucking
It's fucked up.
abuse.
fucked.
Also, I finally got around to watching Perfect Blue. Shout out Caleb and A Labeled Universe for recommending it.
What the fuck
What's
is that?
It is an anime movie. I should preface with
Okay.
that it's an anime movie,
we
Josh. I'm sorry.
Perfect Blue.
I'm sorry.
Does it have a hyphen, a parentheses, a part 1,
Nope,
part 2?
just the regular words.
The age of
Perfect
the
in
innocent
Nope, there's no
So
brackets.
Cadavers of the realm of
So when they
antiquities.
when they write it out, is it blue perfect and you just read it backwards? So it'd be
No,
perfect
that's
blue?
not
Is
how
it
that works. You're overcomplicating
Well,
it.
that's what you explained to me.
It
That
is
it-
right to left when you read it in a book, but it's not like written backwards.
Got it. So it's blue perfect.
Nope,
If I were
perfect
to
blue.
read like it's perfect blue when you
Yeah.
say it, but if you read it,
Left to
Blue
right, perfect,
perfect.
and then blue. You're
Got it.
wrong. That's
Yeah.
not correct.
no,
You're
yeah, I got it.
wrong.
You read it blue perfect.
Nope.
The subtitles, are they backwards as well? Do you have to like?
Yeah,
You mean do I watch the movie backwards?
Yeah.
yeah.
Fuck you. No, I was kidding.
Are you kidding?
How is Blue Perfect?
JK. It's good. It is think essentially like Black Swan, but not Black Swan. It's like a psycho thriller with gratuitous sex and violence, and it's really good.
That's neat.
I recommend it. It's by Satoshi Kon.
Nice.
I don't know what else he's done.
Was it
Paprika?
cinema? Was it cinema?
It is cinema.
Is it a movie, not a series?
It's a movie, yes.
How long was it?
Hour 21 minutes.
Okay.
That's a nice tight little.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You know what anime I do fuck with? Spawn.
Yeah.
That an anime?
Remember the Spawn animated
I
series?
don't think so.
Bruh.
I was obsessed with Spawn as a kid.
Same. Dude.
I had a couple of the
Whenever that
comics.
premiered on HBO, I would because like my brothers would watch it. And I'd be like, "Can I check this
Yeah.
out?"
Yeah.
Spawn was such a fucking vibe. That movie, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, John Leguizamo is the fucking clown.
The fucking
Killed
clown.
it.
Method actor as
I
fuck.
think that should be a fucking bonus epi one of these days.
Fuck
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Dude, he actually ate the maggots on that pizza.
He did.
Dead.
Fucking.
And the fucking design of the Annihilator. Is that what he's called?
I can't remember. Oh, his like transformed.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that shit was
The
sick.
fucking design of that hell. It was like just like a 90s video game.
Yeah.
Just so down.
It's a great movie.
Slayer in the soundtrack, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Come on,
Name a
man.
more metal movie.
Yeah, can't.
Evil Dead. Anything else?
Wrong. Nope.
The remake.
Would you recommend Blue Perfect?
I would recommend Perfect Blue.
Nice.
The movie.
Cool.
Read and written as Perfect Blue.
All right. My watch list. I'll go right through it. Voir on Netflix.
Sounds like shit.
Just right off the bat, it's executive produced by David Fincher. It's a series of video essays.
David Fincher?
Oh, video essays, but I'm stupid for watching YouTube.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say they are basically YouTube.
How is it?
They're good. Some are better than others. They're all different writers and
Oh,
like,
okay.
different like little topics.
Did
David?
David Fincher do any?
No, but there's a lot of like David Fincher movies in it, and a lot of his touch you can tell, like storytelling. They all look like they're all like dramatizations and video essays. So it's a mix of like movie clips and like acting and juxtapositions. Cool. Yeah. Do you want to get back to Blue Perfect? Is that
I'm done explaining it because I don't
okay.
need.
So this isn't animated, so I understand why you're fucking snoozing over there.
I watched Hateful Eight and enjoyed it. So,
anyways, the David Finch produced Voyeur series.
how's it pronounced?
Just like I said, and I didn't fuck it up at all.
Excellent.
David Finch,
David Finchy.
Davy Finchy.
Davy Finchies.
And it's good. I will say the best one is this one called "But Do I Like Him?" is my favorite one. It's a video about like anti-heroes and kind of protagonists that you, I don't know, like learn to hate but follow through anyway, etc.
Give me an example.
Taxi Driver.
Yeah.
They focus on him and it's like you're following him the whole time and it's like,
He's a piece of shit.
yeah, he's a fucking incel.
Yeah. Word.
What?
I said word.
Yeah. It's good. Some of them are corny. Some of them do just feel like really well produced YouTube videos. Like there was this YouTube channel I used to love called Every Frame of Painting, and then there was this other one called like Heavy Spoilers is really good. It does that stuff like that where it just breaks down storytelling and goes through all that stuff. So for those 5-head cinephiles out there, if you like stuff like that, which I know you do because you're listening to this podcast, which is so full of facts and cinephile behavior.
We're the number one cinephile podcast.
We are the only podcast that is cinema.
That's true.
We are the unofficial podcast of Hollywood.
We have an episode in 4-3.
Yeah.
I mean,
What else do you need? We have black bars.
what are you gonna do?
I will say the one thing I hated was there's an episode about the shark. It's the first one, at least for me it was.
In Jaws?
Yeah, it's about like how someone fell in love with Hollywood blockbusters. Like it was called The Summer of the Shark, and it was a video essay about how like, I went and saw Jaws, and that was my love of cinema right off the bat. You know, blah blah. That's the video essay. The voiceover is so fucking bad that I was like, there's no emotion in this. It's like it felt like scratch VO that just like.
You're like, oh, let's just use this as placeholder, and then we'll get a real guy to do it.
Yeah, but I think it was the person that wrote it, and they just don't have the voice acting to do a full 30-minute
They're like,
episode.
I'll do the voice acting. I wrote it. It's me.
And they just read it.
It's the most annoying part of. Did you guys ever see The Jinx?
The Jinx.
On HBO is like that crime documentary.
Yes.
The fucking documentarian that forces himself in every fucking scene.
Hate that so much.
Narrates the whole fucking thing.
Get out of the way.
Get out of the fucking way.
The documentary's not about you.
Exactly. But he's
Fucking
like,
hate
so
that.
These interviews with this killer, let's make sure we have 2 cameras set up, and then one of them is on me constantly.
Yeah, it's,
Like,
it's
fuck
cringe.
you.
It's
Fuck
cringe.
you. I don't want to see your fucking face.
You know what I hate? When there's an interview, and then there are shots of the cameras filming the interview. Like, you're like, we get it. You filmed something.
Or the worst part of any modern documentary is when it opens on an empty chair. And then someone comes and
Oh my
sits in the
God.
chair and adjusts the mic and someone's
You're like,
getting
is
mic'd
this
up.
good? And then, like someone off camera is like doing it for them. You're fucking
me as an editor, I'm like, chop that's not the documentary.
We gave you just the fat on this
it's
steak.
so personal, dude. It's so real,
It's
Chris.
raw and real and
Yeah.
whatever. Anyways,
It's just fucking.
now it's a trope, so fix that shit. The other thing I watched was 30 minutes of the Jonas Family roast.
That's all you could muster?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Darby.
Jonas Family? The brothers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They tried to Netflix tried to dip their toe in the roast game, and it's kind of rough. It's kind of rough. It's with none of the usual roast masters.
I'm going to hit you with the preemptive nah.
It wasn't for me.
Yeah, no, Lisa
Who was the
Lampanelli.
roast master? Yeah, Lisa Lampanelli's the shit.
Yeah, she's great. She does like motivational speaking now.
Huh?
Yep, look it up.
All right.
So
She's a good speaker.
Yeah.
I'm just now thinking of jokes from her.
Yeah.
She's hilarious.
Yeah, she's good.
What was I going to say about that? Kenan Thompson is the host.
Yeah, he's not... I mean, he's funny and all. He's not like racy enough to do like roast master shit.
They had some good jokes, but it was it's one of those things where it was like, oh,
It's like
these
a
are
friendly roast.
it was just it was a roast, but like it was just like some of them were comedians, but some of them were like, oh, now it's one of the wives is going to come and roast, and they're just reading written material, and I was just like,
And it's very clear that they're just reading off some written shit.
And it was fine. It's for Jonas Brothers fans.
Yeah, for Joe Bros.
Yeah. So
I know a few of those.
shout out to that if you're into Jonas Brothers and want to watch them get roasted. I knew nothing about their music or them really.
What made you
Just,
decide to click on that?
as I said, at the
Darby.
start of this, I said shout out to Darby.
Oh, sorry.
Don't look at me with those skeptical eyes.
Sorry.
Chris just wanted to watch it.
Shout out
He's
to
into
Darby.
it. Shout out Darby.
She's a Jonas Brothers fan.
I know someone who knows the Jonas Brothers, so hit me up.
Nice.
I'll get you tickets.
Nice. They just went
Okay.
recently.
Fuck me then,
Fuck you, dude.
I guess.
She should open up a competitive restaurant to Arby's and call it Darby's. I don't know if that's...
And what would the slogan be?
Fuck you and your fucking bullshit, you goddamn cunt. That would be the slogan.
What? I was teeing you up for like some sort of "we have the meats" thing.
Yeah, that's Arby's slogan.
So she can't steal that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That would be
but
copyright infringement.
I don't know.
Darby's, we beat the meat.
There you go.
Yeah, we really have the meats. Nailed it.
Mm.
Legal's like,
It's
Yeah.
good enough.
yeah, I don't know.
Ship it. Build the restaurant.
Last time I ever tee you up for anything,
More than meats. I don't know.
more than meets the eye.
Oh.
What are we doing here,
I don't-
guys?
I have
What
no
is
fucking-
this fucking show?
Fuck it.
Anybody listening to this for the first time being like, where's the fucking Spider-Man review?
I was
It's like on our
told-
Parasite review, there's a comment that's like, go to this for the actual movie review.
Yeah. Hey, it's like we should have an intro where we're just like, hey, 3422 if you want to skip our bullshit.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Anyways, whatever.
It's pretty long right now.
But if you want to skip it, fuck you. You don't get the show.
Yeah, this is the show. Welcome to podcast humor. At least we don't open podcasts and go, how are you doing? Oh, good. I had a good week. Like, we give a fuck. You know, be funny and entertain or get the fuck out of the way.
If you ever hit me with that question when we start, I'm going to fucking derail the whole show on purpose.
AKA the first 50 or so episodes of this podcast. We're better now. Anyways,
we're better.
We
Start at episode 100 and
Yeah.
Episode 100 is our first episode, and I won't be told otherwise.
we just delete all the other ones.
What if, you know?
Are they cancelable?
No. No, because I edit you out.
Thank you.
I do my job. Anyways, you guys want to get into Spider-Man 2? Let's get it.
That was a crisp ting.
Sam Raimi Spider-Man 2 from 2004?
Yes.
Sounds right.
What?
Nothing.
What? What's so fucking funny, dude?
Just our show is fucking dumb.
It's fine.
That's all. I was
It's pretty dumb.
I was reminiscing about the last 40-some minutes and just was like, what the fuck?
I don't know.
Okay, Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 2. Alex, I found this out this week, but you agree with me. I believe that this is the best Spider-Man movie.
This is my favorite Spider-Man movie. I don't know if it's the best.
Have you seen
Upon the rewatch. It
Okay.
was up until then I agreed that it is the best.
Did you watch the 1 and 2 or just 1?
Just two.
Just 2.
Just two.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, okay, just 2. Same. So, you still think 2 is the king of all Spider-Man movies? All of them.
To this day,
All of them?
yes.
Okay. Alex?
It's my favorite. I had two.
Best or your favorite?
What is better?
Yeah, that's the. What is better than Spider-Man 2?
No, it's why do you have a best and then a favorite?
No, I mean,
was your head
yeah.
like where you're
No,
like,
no,
what do you
no.
mean? This one's better, but this one's your favorite?
No. My apprehension here is like Spider-Man 2 is just the perfect Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, it's really good.
And as someone who's like pretty done with origin movies in general, like the first Spider-Man did it perfectly. That is a perfect origin story.
Yep.
It nailed it. Perfect on every level as far as origin movies, but like as far as like give me the shit, give me a superhero story that I don't already fucking know like the back of my hand. It's Spider-Man 2.
That's pretty good.
And I don't
yeah.
think that any other Spider-Man does what this movie does, in that everybody is their character the entire fucking time. Does that make sense? There's not a lot of setup. There's not a lot of. Sorry, go ahead.
No,
No, you're-
go ahead.
yeah.
Go ahead.
I just think that this encapsulates perfectly what Sam Raimi's Spider-Man did, and it built a universe and had characters that were flawed and needed to develop, and on every level, this did that. And I don't know that a single other Spider-Man movie, especially the fucking Marvel Spider-Man movies, do.
Yeah, I'm back on board now.
I agree. I agree with what you're saying completely. I mean, even I would include
The first one is fucking perfect.
Perfect.
It's fucking incredible. I still remember watching the trailer on like appletrailers.com or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And being like, holy fucking shit.
But here's the thing. Also, the video games all fucking perfect.
Dude.
All of them.
Spider-Man 2 video game is really good.
It's
best.
one of the best movie tie-in games ever made. Probably
Period.
the best.
Delivering pizzas and shit.
Dude.
Period. And that's
The web
open
slinging?
world, the web slinging, the open world.
For like the web slinging in that is comparable to like PS5 Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
that good.
Is it the same
it's the
developer?
framework. Well, no, it's TreArch, I think, that did Spider-Man 2 for GameCube, Xbox,
Is it
and
TreArch
PS2.
or TreArch?
I don't know, actually.
And then Insomniac did
Insomniac did PS4 Spider-Man.
both fucking.
But that's a
god tier.
fluid game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so good. So fucking good. So you were talking about Origin though.
Right.
I feel like you're only burnt out on Origins now. That was one of the first
No.
ones, dude.
That
Yeah.
is
That was like the first high-tier superhero movie for me, you know?
Yeah.
Did
This is
X-Men
before
come
Marvel.
out
I
after?
can't remember. I think X-Men might have been before, but I'm not totally
Because
sure.
it was X-Men 2000.
Was it?
I'm pretty certain that X-Men was the first superhero movie to like get it kicked off. Because Blade came out and they were like, all right,
Yeah.
we can start making superhero movies now. X-Men. And then Spider-Man was
Totally.
like the, oh shit. And that was perfect on every fucking
And
level.
then
Yeah.
the MCU came along. Even though this
No,
is
you're
part of-
forgetting Fantastic Four.
whatever. But
Yeah.
we're talking about the Sony versions, which
yeah,
is like
the Sam Raimi.
separate.
Yeah, it's
separate
perfect.
Sam
from
Raimi
MCU.
verse.
Yeah.
And I think 1 and 2 are so synonymous. They're so like
They are.
simpatico. You know what I mean? And it was hard to choose one to do for this episode because we wanted to build up obviously No Way Home.
Yeah.
That's going to be a big thing that's coming out. But like this one is like you're saying, dude. It's my favorite for sure.
It's because like the origin is perfect.
Yes.
Like the most iconic scene in the Spider-Verse, all of them, I think, is Tobey Maguire going up and down with the glasses, realizing he's ripped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In his
That-
bedroom. Yeah.
That is like
That's an iconic scene.
With the lamp and shit. Dude.
yeah, all
fucking
that,
great.
all that scene, and the way it's filmed, the whip pans and the snap zooms.
Yeah.
The-
Yeah.
It's
The-
so Raimi, dude.
it
It's,
is-
It's insane.
You know what's really funny is going into this, I completely forgot that Sam Raimi did Evil Dead, and in my head, like Sam Raimi was just the guy that did Spider-Man, right?
Right.
Right.
And then during the Doc Ock scene in Spider-Man 2,
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
with all the snap zooms, the music cuts out.
The
It's a
screaming
horror-
women.
It's a horror scene.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
a slasher. Darby
Yeah.
said that too. Shout out Darby. She was like, "This was a slasher scene right now," and I was
Yeah.
like, "Well, it's funny you say that." And then I paused the movie and ruined the evening.
Put on a beret and a striped shirt and
Yeah.
said cinema.
Yeah, and I put on my film school hat, and I
Dude,
was
the,
like,
even the fucking shot of the arms like being covered by like that.
dude, that's
that was
iconic.
sick.
That is such a fucking sick shot, dude.
yeah.
The iconic
Oh.
lines in this movie, I have nothing left except Spider-Man.
Yeah. Let me just right off the
Fuck
bat.
yeah. See, that's the shit that you would read on a comic book panel.
Boom.
Made into life, dude.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or like even the shot where Doc Ock is like, you need to be here by this time or I will peel the flesh off her bones.
Yeah.
Clap, clap. I was like, oh shit. Like
Yeah.
that shit gets me jacked up because it's like, that is a comic book movie.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
Not fucking quip.
Yeah,
Well,
not comic
my
relief,
God.
like the dark grittiness in pages.
like boom, ouch, I fell. Shit
Yeah,
like that.
they're like
Yeah.
spinning plates on
That's
sticks,
gonna hurt.
basically.
yeah, they're like, "Oh, that's gonna leave a mark," and they fart.
That's gonna smart. Huh?
God, I'm so fucking tired of Marvel. Sorry.
MCU.
As we get hyped
MCU.
for No Way Home.
Yeah. Anyways,
But
back,
for this reason.
yeah,
For this exact reason. Sorry.
but back to that scene, the snap zooms, the whip pans,
A chainsaw.
the hand
Dude,
chainsaw.
yes.
Like him
The
trying to
POV
hand
of the
chainsaw.
tentacle.
Dude, all
Dude,
of
the
that.
snap zoom of the chainsaw. Like that's like, come on.
The POV of the tentacle, exactly.
Yeah.
Another shout out to Evil. Let me just right off the bat, the visual language on this movie, off the fucking chain. Let me just kick this twig that you brought over for us.
It's a tree.
Fuck it, dude.
Good job.
Way to go.
Oh, did I break it? Who gives a fuck?
Everything about this movie, like even right from the get go, dude, the opening title sequence painted by Alex Ross, dude.
Fucking God.
Who's that?
Fucking god level comic book artist,
Okay,
dude.
For the folks at
Yeah.
home, I knew, but for the folks
Any
at home.
iconic image of Batman, Superman, Spider, like it is drawn by Alex motherfucking Ross.
That's a cool shout out for the opening credits, and also like just the vibe of them. I was like, oh shit,
Dude,
early
yeah.
2000s.
Dude, the score.
I was about to fucking say, dude.
Danny
The second you hear,
motherfucking Elfman.
let's go, dude.
Bruh.
As soon as you hear the, Like you just know it's Spider-Man, bro.
Yeah.
That's the only Spider-Man score. Fuck.
I agree.
Yeah.
Fuck it all.
Because it sounds like an arachnid too.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that's what he took into account. Yeah.
Oh,
The little
shit.
creepy crawlies. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
That's
that
the
just
shit.
does it.
That's a good shit, dude.
Does it for me.
But back to Spider-Man 1 real quick. Best origin story, best Spider-Man movie, in my opinion. Better than 2.
Macho Man Randy Savage.
Yeah,
as
all of that
Bonesaw.
stuff.
Dude.
You got the Uncle Ben death.
And dude, another reason why I think this movie absolutely fucks is that Spider-Man at the time was the highest grossing film of all time.
Whoa.
Damn.
Above like Titanic and all that?
Yes.
At
Holy
the time it
shit.
was?
At the time.
That's great. And then everyone saw that money and was like, well, let's launch the MCU.
Sam Raimi did not take a single fucking day off from releasing Spider-Man to working on Spider-Man 2. They knew it was good. They were like, yeah, this is the shit.
That's sick.
His producers took, I think, 1 week off. Sam Raimi was busy writing the script the entire fucking time. The second they finished editing, bam, let's work on the treatment for 2.
Love that.
Because we know this is going to fucking slap.
That's amazing.
God damn.
And automatically knew I want Alfred Molina to play Doc Ock.
Which was perfect.
Perfect fucking casting.
Perfect casting.
Absolutely
Speaking of
fucking
perfect casting, William Dafoe's the Green Goblin.
Oh,
Dude.
He was the best Green
He's
Goblin.
perfect.
I will accept nothing else.
And even
what about Dane DeHaan, dude?
I'm set on that.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Are
set
you
on,
sure?
I'm set on all of
An
those
angsty
mistakes,
teen.
actually. I'll just
Oh,
say.
okay. All right.
Like, with the ones with Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone. Yeah, just a big old skip for me, my dudes.
he was a good Spider-Man, and that's it.
He's
He's a good
Dane?
Peter Parker.
Yes,
You
I was
think
just about
so?
to say that. Andrew Garfield is the best angsty teenager Peter Parker. Like shitty,
Yeah.
and has an attitude and a fucking
Yeah.
daddy issues and shit.
Yeah.
He played that perfectly, but like Tobey Maguire is Spider-Man.
Why is that? I wrote that down.
Everyone agrees.
And he's not that good. Objectively, when
he
you
says
watch
stuff
that,
like, "Oh boy."
he says stuff like pizza time.
Yeah.
You know why that is, dude? And shouts to High Top Films. That's like a really great YouTube channel where he did a deep dive on all 3 of the Sam Raimi films.
Fuck yeah.
It's his favorite movie of all time is Spider-Man 2. But he said like the reason why Tobey Maguire works as Spider-Man is because Peter Parker
He's kind of like Peter Parker.
Peter Parker is not cool.
He's a fucking nerd.
Yes,
True,
he's a
yeah.
fucking nerd.
Yeah.
and like nothing he does is cool.
That's
so
true. Like,
anytime
Andrew
he's
Garfield's
trying,
witty and sarcastic.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and he's like an attractive young man.
yeah,
True.
And whereas Tobey Maguire, even whenever like the dancing scene in Spider-Man 3, he's like, no, it works perfectly because that's what he think a cool person would do.
True.
Have you seen that
It's
scene
supposed
with
to be-
realistic?
It's supposed to be cringe.
Yes.
Yeah. Have you seen that scene with realistic audio?
No.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, it's hilarious.
That's great. Yeah.
He's just
fucking-
walking down the street like doing random snaps to no rhythm.
But you know what's funny about that though is like it's supposed to be deliberately cringe, but where they placed it in the film, like not like aside from the director's cut, because they absolutely fucked Sam
they
Raimi on the third
manhandled
one.
that one.
Yeah. It was supposed to cut right after, like just like in this movie, the raindrops are falling on my head scene, where it happens right after this really dramatic, fucking intense scene, and then all of a sudden, like raindrops are fall, and it's just like a quirky, stupid montage, but it's funny. And then the juxtaposition in 3 is after he blows up Harry Osborn, fucking the dance sequence. It's like it's supposed to be
that would have been
that mirror image and like set the tone where it's like, oh my god, he's a monster, and then he's like dancing all of a sudden.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like it. I don't know. I think they really fucked Sam Raimi on the third
They
one.
did.
Oh,
for sure.
for sure.
Yeah.
Not as bad as Jamie Foxx as Electro, but yes.
I think he was fucked also.
I think with good special effects and removing that musical part, they could be redeemed. Amazing
Dude,
Spider-Man 2.
His delivery in the trailer we were talking
Yeah,
about,
he was
on
fucking
the-
excellent.
He was fucking awesome in that trailer. I was so stoked for that. I was like, oh, Jamie Foxx is going to kill this.
Yeah.
And then they made him a nerdy fucking...
It's not good. It's not good.
with a gap tooth and then the
fucking comb over with like 3 strands of
was
hair.
so awful.
Horrific.
Yeah.
They wanted to turn him into like, I don't know. Never mind. Moving on.
Bad.
Sam Raimi to automatically get started on Spider-Man 2, which is going to be the biggest film of his career.
Yeah.
To follow up the biggest box office hit he's ever fucking had. Come on, man.
It's sick. Did you know he got fired? Tobey Maguire?
What?
between 1 and 2.
Why?
He got fired because he went back to the studio and said that he had back problems. He was
From this pose?
Tobey Maguire was fired due to reports of him faking a back injury for a larger pay raise for Spider-Man 2. Jake Gyllenhaal was lined up to replace him. They were going to just skip from 1 to 2 and replace Spider-Man.
I'm glad they didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jake Gyllenhaal was lined up
would've
to
killed
play
it,
him.
though.
He
Yeah.
would have. He would have. I mean,
But
he
that
would've-
continuity is what makes a franchise.
yeah,
You know what I
exactly.
mean?
Agreed.
Yeah.
But they don't give a fuck. They were like, "You want more money?
Yeah.
Go fuck
We're
yourself."
happy to pay the bills, Otto.
Yeah, yeah. So, but Jake Gyllenhaal was lined up to play Spider-Man in Spider-Man 2 and had already begun preparation. Like, it got to that point. But Maguire decided to take part after all. However, according to all the DVD commentary, the "my back" joke that's in Spider-Man 2,
Is tongue-in-cheek.
it was apparently already written, so that's coincidence. But it's kind of funny that they made him go, "Oh, my back, I've got a back injury," like after basically faking a back injury to try and get paid more.
Oh, wow.
But it's, just
Here's my impression of Sam Raimi after Toby said my back hurts. Gonna cry? It's a Peter Parker quote from Spider-Man 3.
okay.
I'm gonna throw sand
That
in
joke
your
is
eye.
an NFT on our Patreon.
Let me say this also. This is the best Spider-Man suit of any film.
Oh, yeah.
Agreed.
Of any fucking
Easy.
Spider-Man film. This
Well,
is the best one.
I don't know, dude. Miles Morales in the Jordans.
That's an animated film, though.
You're talking about Spider-Verse?
Yeah, we know that animated films don't count for you.
Doesn't count. I'm talking. They had to make that fucking suit.
A
They
suit
didn't
that a
draw
human
it.
wears.
Alright.
Yeah.
Still is cool.
It's fine, I guess.
It's got a hoodie.
It's
fucking
Jordans.
Fucking
Spider-Gwen
streetwear.
has a pretty cool
I know
one as
you're
well.
a big fan of Jordans, Chris.
Yeah.
I'm more so
Yeah.
of the Yeezy Adidas.
I'm so
Same.
clearly a fan of Jordans.
Those are like the old Jordans, right?
Oh yeah, funny that he wore those today, the same day that I wore these. Interesting. Mine are more beat up and
Can we,
sexier.
can we get a legit check on these blushes?
Yeah. L sees them.
L season?
L season.
It's like touching tips.
Alex,
I
are you turned on
I
by it?
love
For-
when
For
it
the
comes
visual
to
listeners,
shoes,
Josh and I are touching toes.
I'm something of a
Crossing-
shoe
crossing
aficionado.
toes. Am I right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Tarantino's like, nice.
Yeah.
Tarantino toes.
Nice.
Yo,
Quentin Tarantino toes.
He's like, never heard that one before.
He's like, okay, you mentioned toes though. I still have to jerk off.
Yeah.
Quentin Tarantino toes. I nailed it.
sure.
You know, they make a fleshlight that's a foot.
All right, moving on.
No, I don't know that.
There's some great cameos in this movie.
Bruce
Yeah.
Campbell.
Bruce Campbell.
Killed it.
Another reason I was like, saw that Usher. I was like, is that Bruce Campbell? What the fuck's he
Dude,
doing here?
his
And my
comedic delivery.
His comedic delivery is perfect. Like, but also the fact that like my brain didn't connect those dots of the Sam Raimi Evil Dead thing until like the
Oh,
Doc
wow.
Ock scene after. It was. I was
But
like,
he was also the ringmaster in the first one.
I missed.
He's in all three, isn't he?
Bruce is?
I don't know if
think
he's
so.
is he in the third one?
I think he is. He was the voice of the tutorial narration in Spider-Man 1 and 2 as well.
That's cool.
Love that.
Yeah. The video game.
Donnell Rawlings cameo.
Yes.
Joey Diaz.
Joey Diaz.
Joey Coco Diaz.
Joel McHale.
Yeah. Elizabeth Banks. Jim Norton was in the first one.
Not really a cameo from Elizabeth Banks.
Yeah, she's more of a
Yeah, she's a character.
She's a main character
herself.
that has no screen time with the worst wig imaginable.
Yeah.
It's pretty egregious.
It's
Pretty
bad.
fucking bad.
But fucking J.K. Simmons, dude.
Dude, the only J. Jonah Jameson I will ever accept, nobody is allowed to do it
No
again.
one did do it.
Yeah.
Exactly. They
It's
were like, we can-
eternally
they
the
were like-
only option.
there-
Yeah, exactly.
Like, there's no other J. Jonah. What's his name?
J. Jonah Jameson.
J. Jonah
J.
Jameson.
Jonah in
J.
in two-
Jonah Jonah's brother.
Yes.
There you go. In Amazing Spider-Man, not at all. They
Yeah.
just don't even address him.
They never do?
no.
No. Because they're like, fuck it.
What
Yeah,
about
they're like, what the
about-
fuck do we do? Like,
Yeah.
fuck it.
Versus J.K. Simmons?
Exactly.
Who are you going to cast?
And then
Yeah.
in fucking Homeward Bound Spider-Man,
Yes.
they bring him back.
He just is that motherfucker.
They're like, fuck it.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. I
Spider-Man
didn't-
PS4, he's the radio host.
Yeah. I didn't know that he was in Homecoming. I never saw Homecoming.
It's the very end of Homecoming. It's the end title sequence.
You know,
which is-
the essential part of an
Exactly.
MCU film.
Oh, that fucking oh shit Pog moment that everybody waits for at the end of every Marvel movie when it's
Right.
like, fucking stupid, dude. Sorry,
Fucking stupid shit.
Fucking popcorn humans
seriously,
going into Marvel.
The only part of this fucking movie that I watched for 2 hours that matters is after the fucking credits.
There's that, but like even if you apply that same formula to the rest of their movies, it's very similar. Where it's like in the middle of the movie, there's just those oh shit, it's that guy moments.
Yeah,
where it's like oh cool, we brought in a person. Whether it's from this movie or this other part of the universe or whatever, or this villain.
That's the entire selling point of Civil War is like Spider-Man's and Black Panther's right in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Come see Civil War.
And then there's the oh shit moments.
I think we need to get back to the movie though.
Yeah. That being said, Marvel movies MCU's not terrible. Endgame fucks.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know.
Anything
dude.
after that is like, who cares?
Why care?
Dude, I shit my fucking pants when he called the hammer.
Bruh.
Like Mjolnir, come on, dude.
Yeah, like the whole theater lit the fuck up, and I'll never forget that theater moment. That's like
that. I'm
grateful
don't forget
for the
that.
It's a popcorn movie. It has
the
its
Sixth
place.
Sense reveal, the fucking Captain America calling Mjolnir. Come on.
Yeah.
What
Fire.
else?
That's it. Those are all
Margot Robbie's first feet reveal in Once Upon a Time in
That's
Hollywood.
actually true.
That was actually like, there they are.
All the feet in Once Upon a Time
There
in
are
Hollywood.
her feet. Margaret Quail-Egg's feet.
Yeah.
This is a pretty neat scene. Moving on.
Yeah. Let's move on.
Okay. They really built a fucking universe with the first one.
Oh, yeah.
And it is so well established that in the second one, even the home of Aunt May feels like home. It's like
you're like, oh, well, we're back.
it's like a comforting, like Hogwarts or some shit.
The Great Hall, straight up.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like that, where it's like it's so recognizable.
Yeah.
You could see that frame anywhere and be like, oh, that's Aunt May's house.
Yeah.
It's like but also it's like the saturation slider on this whole movie.
Yeah.
There's something about it where it's like
It's heavenly.
As soon as you, it's the lighting. It's the lighting too, where it's like as soon as you see a frame from Sam Raimi Spider-Man, like the way it looks is just so campy and like comic booky.
Well, dude,
to film.
The first film was shot by the cinematographer of Forrest Gump.
Oh.
That tells you anything. And then he switched to a different cinematographer.
Interesting. Well, the
But the
visual language
saturation
across both of them is like
It's the orange. It's the orange. That
Totally.
You see it in the poster, and you see it throughout. He's always
Dude,
web
that
slinging
fucking
during the day.
poster where he's on the building,
Yeah.
that's iconic. Dude, when I first saw this, I didn't know that Dr. Kurt Connors is the lizard. So I was just like, why is this professor just have one arm? I was so confused by it. But like later on, like
Yeah.
you learn about that
They even
shit.
reference Doctor Strange in this fucking
Yeah.
movie.
I was about to bring that up.
That's fucking awesome, dude.
Dude, there's a big fucking connection, like deep connection they did in that. Like the Sam Raimi. I saw some TikTok on it.
Go ahead.
That's
I don't
great.
remember it.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. I don't
Way to
know
bring
why-
it up.
Yeah, good
my
job
bad.
bringing it up. I'm
Check
glad
out that
we did.
TikTok. I'm sure you'll find it.
Just go on TikTok.com and
Type in
you'll find
Spider-Man.
it.
How do we feel about Aunt May now that we have a fuckable Aunt May?
What?
I don't want Aunt May to be a fuckable Marissa Tomei.
Is the
yeah.
current Aunt May?
Yeah.
I don't want a fuckable Aunt May. She's supposed to be a frail old woman.
like this.
Yes.
Who does her own stunts apparently?
Hanging off a gargoyle.
That's real.
That's crazy.
I mean, she's not really hanging off.
Her fucking forearm strength for
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah, holding her
Jesus.
own body weight for like 45 seconds.
at the age of like 130 or whatever.
Yeah.
However old people get.
Yeah.
But like, that's Aunt May.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's
An
Aunt
old
May.
woman.
Marissa Tomei, I mean, goddamn, great actress, but
It's like
Wrong.
I feel like the modern Spider verse is Snyder versed, where it's like everybody's hot.
yeah, like
Fuck this.
not everyone needs to be hot. You know what I mean?
yeah, no,
Yeah.
totally agree. Totally
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah.
I mean, they have
Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
and Kirsten Dunst,
dude.
Durston Kunst.
Durston.
Cinnamon
yeah.
Toast Crunch, dude.
Yeah.
like she's a great actress.
She's yeah.
She's a good actress.
She's yeah.
She's a good actress.
yeah.
She's a fine actress.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's good.
She's good.
There's that part where she's like this, and I remember when I was 12 watching this, I was like, that's about it.
She's a good actress.
She's good. The landlord, the fucking
You'll get your money when you fix this damn door.
that fucking what is he?
Mr. Ditkovich.
Yeah. That guy is so fucking campy.
He's
Yeah.
hilarious.
That shit is so funny, man.
Dude, speaking of like the whole first act is just
The
like
daughter, like she puts out a fire with a spatula.
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was funny. Yeah.
Come on, man.
like the whole first act, dude, was just like everything is fucked, and Spider-Man's getting shit on by the universe.
Yes.
like
It's
literally,
Fuck Your Life, the movie.
it was like every single scene, everything was going wrong. It was like can't afford rent, got fired from both his jobs,
Killed my best friend's dad.
killed my best friend's dad.
Mary Jane hates me.
Mary
Yeah.
Jane hates me.
She's dating a football-playing astronaut. Fuck.
Mary Jane is dating the ultimate Chad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the last thing was like AMA's being evicted. It was like every single scene, it was just like, oh my God, how will I ever fix all this? And he's fucking Spider-Man, which pisses me off. It's
Yeah.
like, hey, monetize this and overnight you're good, you fucking idiot. And then he goes back to his apartment where he doesn't even have a fucking restroom.
He lives in the bathroom from Saw, basically.
Yeah, he does. And he doesn't even have a bathroom. His restroom is shared with the landlord who asks him for rent whenever he goes to take his morning shit.
Fuck that life.
Dude, for real. But also in his apartment, kind of weird. He has all these pictures of Mary Jane where it's like, dude,
Yeah. Move on.
that's a little much. Fun fact though, one of the pictures is the picture he took of Mary Jane when he got bit by the spider.
Oh,
From
that's
the first
awesome.
movie.
That's cool.
That's really
Kinda
cool.
That's
The-
a neat little Easter egg.
Yeah. This and more on our Five Head
spider egg.
Cinephile
Dude,
podcast.
the fucking DNA opening of Spider-Man 1 with the title cards, that is fucking iconic.
yeah, for sure.
Fucking love that shit.
But yeah,
And to top it all off, he's doing a paper on Otto Octavius, who was a brilliant scientist. And
I love how the premise of every Spider-Man movie is him simping for a really smart scientist.
Yeah.
well, yeah, if you have to be like incredibly smart in order to like spar with Spider-Man, I guess.
I guess so.
And plus, as Peter Parker, that is his life. He's an aspiring genius scientist.
And a lot of the villains are associated with Oscorp in one way or another.
Yeah,
They're
they
all-
fund everything.
Yeah, they're all
basically.
inevitably scientists of one form or another. But I feel like the juxtaposition between like what's going on with Peter Parker at the time and like meeting Otto Octavius, who is a brilliant man and is, you know, completing his life's work and is happily married.
Yep, has everything he wants.
Peter Parker sees that in Otto Octavius, like, wow, it's possible. I can have this.
Yeah.
And fuck, man. Like
He tries to like emulate him in his daily life.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. That's such a good that's good shit.
Immediately buys several books of poetry and learns them by heart just to be like, Mary Jane, I
learned poetry.
Yeah, it's just like,
She's like, what the fuck?
I'm dating Chad. Fuck off.
He's like, I learned Bukowski. He's like, no.
Ew.
Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm an alcoholic now.
Yeah. He's like, I wake up afternoon, and everything else is fucking sinful. And it's like,
How do we
was that supposed to be romantic? He's like, I don't know. Should I finger gun at you?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyway.
How do we feel about the campiness of this film?
Love it.
It's great.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I loved whenever he's like in class, like doodling away, and like seriously, it goes from like him doing Otto Octavius's like equation of like this renewable energy source, and it literally says, energy too high."
Yeah.
Boom.
Kaboom. The power of the sun in the
then
palm
hearts,
of my hand.
Mary Jane.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it just trails off. I thought that shit was so funny.
It's so low obligation.
Yeah.
This universe has so low obligation to like really be sophisticated.
No.
Like it just hit the beats. It's like funny and it's like a fever dream, but it's like it's campy. So it's like, yeah, you're just checking the boxes.
Yep.
You're getting through the storylines, you know?
Yeah.
But like another one when he like quit being Spider-Man and was like, man, I'm hanging up the suit. I don't want to be Peter Parker.
Right.
He had, when he had ED and needed to get some blue chew so that he
Yeah.
could swing around the city on his wrist jizz. He basically,
Which is stored in his balls.
yeah, exactly. There's this moment where he's like, I'm not Spider-Man anymore. And then there's this newspaper clipping of someone opens a newspaper and there's this big red graph that goes, crime up 75%.
Yeah.
It's fucking meteoric rise of
Yeah.
crime where it's just like, oh, thanks.
Just
know?
a straight arrow going upright.
Yeah, it's just an upright arrow, which is impossible on a graph. Just
No
fucking
time,
line.
just yeah.
no time, just immediate 1,000% increase in crime as soon as he put the thing in the trash.
That's so funny.
Just a y-axis.
Just he prevented all the crime.
Just a Y axis.
Yeah. Earlier today, now today vibes. Just
Yeah.
yeah.
That's so funny, dude.
Yeah, so it's the campiness. Like it didn't.
It's fucking great.
It's goofy, but it didn't need to. It's not in the sense that we make fun of it and like, wow, what a bad movie. It's just like this is low obligation cinema where it's like early 2000s campiness. It's
Well,
just
I
like-
think whenever a script is as minimal as this is, there's not a whole lot that you need to guess on. So they let the actors sort of just play that shit out.
Yeah,
and
totally.
like be themselves or their
and
characters.
they were really good. I mean, obviously Doc Ock is like probably carries this movie.
Oh yeah.
Why is his hairline so fucking high though? Did you notice that?
You know why? You know my theory?
why?
It's because the makeup had the prop.
Oh, the inhibitor chip.
The inhibitor chip like just was up there. His hair was covering it, so they were just like they gave him a fucking bowl cut.
Oh my god.
That was rough, dude.
Yeah.
That's a high hairline, dude.
Yeah,
It's better than like comic Doc Ock, which is like a fucking chili bowl starting
Yeah,
at
that's
here.
true.
Oh, it is.
It's
Yeah.
fucking horrendous.
Oh, so it's part of the.
It's sort of
Not
ish.
to that level. That
Oh,
they
but-
look like they fucked up his hairline. They were like,
But
Yeah.
again, a yee ass haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Sam Raimi was like, make his hair a helmet. All right, I'll be.
but
I'm gonna bounce.
is there another actor that could pull off Otto Octavius?
I can't even think of one.
as good as Alfred Molina. So much, in fact, that they fucking brought him back for.
He's the Jay
Exactly.
Jonah. He's the Jay Jonah of the.
Yeah.
They didn't bring back Dane DeHaan. They brought back Willem Dafoe
Yeah.
and Alfred Molina, the two objective Green Goblins and Doc Ocks.
When you think of like Marvel villains, it's not that strong. You know, like especially now in the MCU, I don't think there are many villains that are very strong. Obviously, Thanos is dope. Killmonger in Black Panther was really dope. But like when I think of MCU villains, I think of Willem Dafoe and Alfred Molina back to back.
Yeah,
Fucking perfect, dude.
Absolutely,
for sure.
they're the perfect
Shit.
villains. The perfect campy Spider-Man villains.
And
Maybe
dude,
Doctor Doom or King the Conqueror. Like
yeah.
the recent King the Conqueror is fucking really cool.
But the practical effects of Alfred Molina's arms, dude.
Fire.
Practical, dude.
Amazing.
Practical
Dude,
arms.
Lighting the cigar, taking off his headband. You're like, fuck, it's tangible and real.
So perfect.
Yeah.
Yes, dude.
All of the action.
They made all of those arms, dude.
so
and it's just
sick.
blue sticks like attached to them, and like they're able to like manipulate them and turn them and all that.
That's why it's so good.
Yes,
Yeah.
it makes a fucking difference when you know that shit's real. Dog.
Stop doing shit with computers all the time if you can fucking.
Dude. Even like the flight scenes, or not the flight, but like the web slinging scenes with
Yeah.
Spider-Man they feel obviously CGI.
Yeah, those are rough.
But they're, dude, honestly, they're better than a lot of the shit we see in the MCU nowadays.
They look okay.
Weight to all the actions.
Yeah.
Every fight scene, it looked like it's just.
It's 2002, Chris.
Yeah.
Isn't that fucking nut? Or
Yeah.
2004.
2004.
But still.
Yeah, still.
Essentially
I mean, the
the
first
same
one was
year.
2000 or 2001.
Yeah.
So
A Space Odyssey.
it was 2002. Yeah, right. Shout out to the American flags at the end of the first Spider-Man movie.
Shouts to that.
An additional shot they added right because it was post 9/11.
Oh, did you guys watch the 2.1 version?
What do you mean?
The director's cut?
Yes.
No.
What is
No.
that?
2.1 is essentially the director's cut of Spider-Man 2.
Is that where they show the full shot of him eating the cake with his neighbor?
That they also show. There's a scene where
What's the full shot?
It shows him eating the cake that she brings to his room. And then she's like, all right, bye. That's all I wanted to do. He's like, what the fuck?
there's also a shot where J.K. Simmons has the Spider-Man suit, and like he shuts the curtains and like wears it. And it's like what he's like pretending to swing around and shit on his desk, like whoa, 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 and then like they're peeking at him through the blinds, like oh my god,
That's hilarious.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
But they cut it out because it didn't look bad enough. They wanted Jameson to be like chubby and like overweight, but like he's too in shape that they were like he looks too good in the suit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because
So-
he's sculpted like a Roman statue.
Yeah.
J.K. Simmons.
yeah.
He looks pretty good in Whiplash.
He looks like, dude. He looks
His arms, dude. Fuck.
Yeah.
He looks like they put a 60-year-old head on a 30-year-old like ripped bodybuilder's body.
Yeah.
Have you seen him in Oz?
No.
Holy shit, he's terrifying.
Fuck
He's
He's a scary dude.
dude. He plays. I don't want to.
Even in Invincible, like just his fucking
oh
voice.
yeah, fucking. Spoilers for the first episode of Oz, but you find out that he's like a neo-Nazi leader,
Yeah.
and
This is the old HBO series.
yeah,
Okay.
actually the very first HBO original series, BT Dubs.
Yeah.
But he's fucking excellent in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Shout out to J.K. Simmons.
It also has longer scenes with like Harry and Tobey Maguire at the beginning. Just a few scenes that were cut short in the theatrical version, elongated. Nothing too dramatic though.
Dude, even Harry's hair.
Yeah.
The fact that, like, in the comic, he has, like, this weird, shiny, wavy hair, and they sort of achieve that with the shiny waviness in his actual hair.
Yeah.
Like, just those little touches.
Yeah.
And speaking of James Franco, like the scene later when he like is yelling and he hears his father's voice, like William Dafoe talking, he's like, "I live within you." And he's like, "I'm your father," you know? And then he has that mirror scene. I love the editing there because there was like a moment he threw and broke the mirror, and there was a moment it was William Dafoe's head, and then when the mirror breaks, it flashes to James Franco's for maybe a frame or two, and then the mirror falls. I was like, "Oh, good touch."
Fuck yeah.
You know? Just like fucking Also, William Dafoe wasn't actually supposed to be in this one. He was walking by the set and was like, "Hey, what's up?"
Fuck.
Spider-
Yeah, that wasn't intentional on Willem Dafoe's part. He's
Yeah.
like, hey, I'm just checking it out, guys.
Checking out Spider-Man 2. You guys filming Spider-Man 2?
You know,
here?
I was in the first one.
But the
Yeah.
nut factor of seeing Willem Dafoe again, and you're like, oh, fuck, Harry's going to be Hobgoblin. Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
one of the most iconic lines in superhero movie history. What does he say? We'll meet again, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
That is just right out of the comic books,
Dude,
dude.
yeah, and the way he says it.
Yeah.
ugh. One of the complaints I had with Doc Ock at first was how quickly he flipped the switch to villainism. Like how he was just like, "Oh, fuck everything. I'm going to murder and kill everyone now."
Well, yeah, yes and no because of the inhibitor chip. And
exactly.
Yeah,
it's
it's
the
the arms.
AI, it's the arms he coded or whatever, but
So good.
same
And it's
thing,
also,
it's like the green juice for the Green Goblin.
Yeah.
It's
going
not
back to
him.
the horror
green
scene.
juice.
That's the
green
that's
juice.
the term. I nailed it, and I won't be told otherwise.
Going back to that surgery scene where like the arms start killing everyone.
Yeah.
One of the best shots in that is like from under, and he's just like,
Oh, dude.
his arms are just completely controlling him, and like he's not
He's
even
out.
aware.
Yeah.
That's so fucking sick, dude.
So sick.
Oh my fucking god! Or like even at the end where like the arms are lifting him up.
Oh,
He's like,
dude.
my plaid. Ah, shit, dude. That gets me every
I
time.
love it.
That's so good.
Or even at the end when he decides to fucking save the day. By the way, Otto Octavius saves the fucking day, dude.
Yeah, he's
Not
the
even,
hero.
He's the hero, not even fucking Spider-Man.
And they say the hero can
Sing it,
save
dude.
us.
There you
But
go.
like dude, my favorite shot is like when he lurches over Spider-Man and like the water is dripping off.
Oh, my
like,
God, yes.
Fuck.
Dude, the weight of everything in the
Yeah.
movie, it feels all real.
Yep.
The only thing, obviously, it's a Spider-Man movie with a villain named Dr. Octopus, but he drowns a miniature sun in like a river on Earth, which
That's
is like,
so fucking sick, dude.
Yeah.
And he's like, I will not be a monster.
yeah,
Or I will not die a monster. That is such a fucking sick line.
the redemption.
Fuck, man. Come on, dude.
It's so good.
Shouts Alfred Molina. Come on the show.
Dude. I love also how, I mean, we mentioned it in the Discord. Patreon, $5 a month, get access to our Discord
Minimum.
minimum. But we talked about Alfred Molina in one of his interviews. Jokingly, I think he said,
Yeah.
even though there's probably some truth to it, they're like,
Oh, yeah.
"Hey, so what brought you back to the Spider-Man series?" He was like, "Bags,
Yeah.
Yeah, straight up.
money bags,
The bags. And
the fucking Scrooge
I can't
McDuck
blame him.
goings that I'm gonna get."
Can't blame him one iota, dude.
Yeah,
I mean, would you pass up the opportunity to be in arguably the biggest movie of the year?
Yeah,
I mean, I know
exactly.
Dune came out, but
I mean, this is going to make all of it. This is
way
gonna-
more.
This is going to make 4 times the amount that Dune did, which is a disgrace, but
whatever.
that's okay.
Is what it is.
I'd rather there be less 3 or 5 head cinemaphiles out here.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And they could just listen to the show
I agree.
Yeah.
rather than like you can have your little Marvel podcasts.
Yeah.
Go listen to that shit elsewhere.
Bitches.
Facts.
Just kidding.
Next week on There Are Too Many Movies, No Way Home.
yeah.
My next note: sweater meat everywhere. You know how much sweater meat was in this fucking movie,
That
dude?
titty meat.
What?
Yeah, just bunch of tits all over the
Okay.
place.
It's Sam Raimi's into it.
PG-13.
So am I.
PG-13, bro.
Dude, there's a lot of tits in this
There's
movie.
some gratuitous titty meat in here.
I'm not even saying like I approve or I.
It's just a fact.
It's just a fact. There's a lot of tits in this movie.
I guess you're not wrong.
Like you didn't fucking notice.
I don't
Like you
notice
didn't
that
watch
stuff.
this when you were little and go, oh.
I just saw so many great actresses.
That's true,
And
actually.
their acting abilities.
Okay.
I don't know what you're referring to
Yeah.
I guess we'll just gloss over
when
the
you say
sweater meat.
sweater meat. That's just. Is that a acting? Is that a film school term?
Yeah.
Is that an acting
Learned
term?
that in Intro to Cinematography.
It's a
Okay,
Ricky
yeah.
Ricardo term.
Is it the maison tits?
You didn't learn that in film school, you dummy.
They taught me that the first day. Whoopsie! Better go back. I fucked up, I guess.
Yeah.
Woo!
Oh, fuck my whole career.
Oh no! I've been outed, guys. I explode. I just explode.
It's like, oh, fuck, he was just a mirage.
I was just a fake person the whole time. The whole time, guys.
You're made of little bugs, like Oogie Boogie.
Like, I burst into a bunch of small Chris's that run away. I'm just like, poof, and it's just like, bunch of tiny little naked Chris's running away.
Like
Get outta here, boys.
Like the movie Elves that you're excited for.
Elves, yeah, that does look pretty good. It's actually already out.
You should watch Christmas Chronicles because there's elves in that movie. And
You ever
you're
watch that one funny movie with Will Ferrell?
Elf.
Is that what it is?
I think so.
No, I don't think so.
But I think
Anchorman?
Chris would be into it because there are elves in it.
Yeah, there are elves in that one Will Ferrell Christmas movie.
And Chris is like the
Everybody
elf
knows.
guy.
Everybody,
The Santa Claus.
everybody
The
knows.
Santa Claus, there are elves in that.
I love elf movies.
All
and
three Santa Clauses.
Rudolph.
You know,
Yeah.
for a long time, I thought that's how you spelled Santa Claus.
The, what?
The Santa Claus.
The Santa Claus.
I thought that, I was like, why is it spelled?
You're like The Rock, the Santa Claus. It's just what you say.
All right, a few more things before we wrap this one up. At around 1 hour and 9 minutes, when he sees the guy being beaten up in the alley,
And he's like, I don't even exist anymore.
he's
I
like,
can't help anyone.
I can't do this anymore. I'm only Peter Parker, and he's trying not to be Spider-Man. That guy was supposed to be the person that brought in the Spider-Man mask to J. Jonah Jameson for some reason.
Oh, okay.
And you can see it's even though it's not clear, but there's a shot of the bag with his Spidey suit in there. Apparently,
Oh, wow.
there's nearby, or maybe it was planned and wasn't shot or something. But
Interesting.
it's just some dumb shit.
Just
that
some dude that hangs out in alleys.
yeah. So in the
Called
opening of the
homeless.
movie, at the opening of the movie, they're actually called houseless.
Buy a home.
They're unhomed.
It's like, just get a home.
Yeah,
What are you doing?
Just get more money. What
Why are
doing?
you living there? Just live in a home. It's obvious.
Yeah, that's wild.
Just go into a place.
Yeah.
Just go there, say, I live here now.
So the phone number on Peter's helmet for Joe's Pizzeria is actually a real New York pizza place. You can call it, and evidently they love the publicity.
Pizza time.
Pizza time. You gotta
Shouts
go
to,
upwards. You gotta go
uh,
upwards. You're wrong.
Pizza time.
Not Zoe Deschanel. Who's the other one?
The other one.
The other Deschanel. Not Zoe.
Rooney Mara.
Zoe Deschanel.
You don't know who Zoe Deschanel is?
I know who she
From
is.
Elf?
But her sister is the receptionist. She's pretty famous. She was in Bones.
Bones.
I don't know her name.
Oh, the criminal show?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Something Deschanel.
Okay, so there's a cameo of a Chanel in this movie.
Coco Chanel.
All right, guys.
All right.
I guess we're moving on.
Yeah.
Dude, the fucking train scene.
The train scene is
Bruh.
fucking iconic.
Iconic as shit.
It's fucking amazing.
The
Goosebumps.
strain.
I got goosebumps. I laughed at that part a little bit, but then
His face is crazy.
Yeah.
But it's like
because you don't see Tobey Maguire do that.
Yeah.
No, but he's acting his fucking ass off. That looks like it hurts, dude.
One of the first scenes to be filmed, actually.
Wow.
In Spider-Man 2.
He fucking nailed it, dude.
The effect of seeing that as... Okay. When this
that
came
makes
out...
you feel like you could do anything.
Yeah, when this came out, there wasn't the whole MCU. There was like whatever shitty shit came out on TV in the 70s, and then they gave up for a couple decades. And then Spider-Man and X-Men happened. So this was like the first good execution I can remember of it. And seeing that, I was just like, fuck.
Yeah, you feel like you could do that.
Yeah.
It makes you feel like you can fucking hold a train back with some webs and shit.
Yeah.
That just, it's so... They did such a great
They
job.
nailed that.
They nailed it.
And in the iconic scene afterwards when he stops the train and saves their life.
And
how
the
have
people
they-
of New York fucking...
the people of New York
Dude.
embrace him, like physically and also metaphorically. They embrace him.
shit.
The silent
You know?
agreement to never mention his face or his
Yeah.
identity.
The fact that they're like, your secret's safe with us. You
Yeah.
just saved our life.
Even
fucking goosebumps.
The fucking...
I had little goosebumps.
Yes.
the character actor that's like, he's just a kid, like no older than my son.
Yeah.
Like the fucking realization of that.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, this is just a kid that does
Yeah.
this. It's not like
Because like you've been following him the whole time, so you're
Yeah.
just like, oh, it's Spider-Man. But then like everybody's going, dude, this guy's a teenager.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's sick.
And then the little kids are like, we won't tell anyone.
Yeah.
Here's your mask. Like they get it.
Yeah.
They're
This
like-
entire train gets
They
it.
hit him with like a Game Boy Color camera. They're like,
Print it out real quick. It's like
we won't tell anyone. Fuck.
Oh shit.
They hit the fucking firework.
Joey D is like, get up, you cocksucker.
yeah.
Gotta be a cocksucker. Time to
the-
suck today's dick.
Take this star. It'll
Yeah.
fuck you up.
Yeah. Yeah, that scene's iconic. That's one
So
of the best
good.
hero scenes ever,
Yeah.
for sure.
Perfect. And dude, one of the best practical shots is like Alfred Molina in the, I don't know what you call that, the doorway,
The train car?
the train car, where like it splits open and he goes, goosh, real. That's fucking real.
That's fucking awesome.
Amazing.
They put animatronics on the fucking door so that it would collapse like that, and then just added in the arms later. But the door is actually crumbling like that.
Damn.
That's so sick.
And he's standing there and fucking goosh. It's one of the coolest like VFX shot I've ever fucking seen, because you can't tell that the arms are fake.
Totally.
I love that.
They're fucking real as shit right there.
They feel real.
Yeah. Every instance of Doc Ock.
I also love that he's the villain and is also kind of like he lost a little bit of weight for this role, but he wanted his body type to be a 1950s wrestler,
Yes.
which is like that is so sick. Where
Yeah.
it's like put up your nukes, you know,
Yeah.
and just a thick torso.
Yeah.
like I love
He's a
that
thicky boy.
Yeah, and I love that the strength comes from his device.
And he's a scientist. What is he going to be? Like,
Yeah, he's not
that's
gonna be
another
a
thing
buff.
about these Marvel movies where it's like, or even fucking Amazing Spider-Man, where the dad is like, he knows kung fu and shit, you know? Or like he knows how to get into a brawl. When it's like,
Yeah.
this is a fucking scientist, dude.
Yeah.
Name a fucking scientist that could kick somebody's ass.
Exactly.
So Alfred Molina is just kind of like like you're saying, he's like a 1950s wrestler, like a
that.
little pudgy, but like still has some girth on
Yeah.
him. Girthy boy, dude.
Girthy boy.
Octogirth.
Fucking Doc Cock.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
That was an old name that they were
he's able to
debating on.
Should've gone
Fuck
with it.
some people up.
Yeah, he is.
I love it.
Also, the poetic death of him to die in an ocean like an octopus. Did you guys put that together?
Yeah, octopus.
So the octopuses are in the ocean.
Yeah, so that was intentional. I went to film school.
The fact that octopus are incredibly intelligent and they don't live very long.
Octopi.
It's actually either.
What if, like, when he was, like robbed a bakery and he's like, I would like one octopi. That's a joke on our NFT, on our Patreon.
Please don't pay for that
You
one.
can 500.
You don't have to
grand.
pay for that. It's
There was another part where he was like, Peter Parker, stop running from me. You're being such an octopussy.
was that a James Bond reference?
That was a joke that they cut from the movie. So,
I'm glad they cut it.
That was probably for the best.
did you know that to prepare for the role, Tobey Maguire got bit by a spider? For real?
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm glad you brought all those up.
Yeah. Some 5-head cinephile.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else, Josh?
I gotta leave.
I've got one more.
Nope.
So, to prepare for their role, Dr. Octavius's wife took a pane of glass to the forehead to prepare for her role of when she, in the film, she
She got murdered for the role.
she took a pane of glass to the forehead. So,
And much like in the first film, Willem Dafoe took a glider to the dick.
Yes. That was a brutal scene.
Glider to the Dick, the new Cannibal Corpse album.
Yeah.
You ever just take a glider to the dick, dude?
Fucking impale your dick.
And then the music cuts out and you go, oh.
Yeah.
Fucking love that. That's iconic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, the way he cuts out music sometimes, Sam Raimi, fucking perfection.
Yeah.
The Doc Ock scene with the surgeons, no music. Also, the falling scene where they cut the music and it was just,
Yeah. So good.
and then the building noise. It was just a quiet falling fight. And those moments, fucking, my hair is erect. You know,
Dude,
what I mean?
even in the first one, whenever Harry, or not, Norman takes a glider to the dick, and when he's like, "Don't tell Harry,"
Oh, dude.
and he like that is such a it's a tragedy, dude. like how he falls, and it's just so like matter of fact, and like you don't see that as a kid, like a horrible death.
You're like,
that.
holy shit! I just watched a man's life get snuffed out.
And also the choice to like it's a fake movie. They could have had him getting impaled everywhere, but it's right on his dick.
Right on the dick.
Yeah,
That's
I
wild.
mean, granted, it goes through his thighs, but
In the okay. Were you saying like in the comic book?
the blades are like
at the
this.
bottom?
Yeah, they're
I
not.
see.
They're not in the middle.
And then in the director's cut, he goes, "Oh fuck my fucking cock." And it made it rated R. It's 2 F words.
Yeah. Like it was funny, and then I actually started picturing him saying it, and then it got more funny. No.
And Spider-Man's just there like,
And then like 5 years later on IMDb, we read like, oh, that was actually an improv line from William Dafoe. Oh, fuck my fucking God.
"Oh fuck my fucking cock."
Oh shit, I'm crying. Oh fuck.
It's just a true fact. It's not even.
Directed by Sam Raimi.
oh fuck! I almost passed out.
And then a pumpkin bomb falls on his head and activates, and he looks in the camera and goes, "Welp."
That's so dumb. That shouldn't be as funny as we're.
It's like a profound death, and then
Yeah. Oh, shit. That shouldn't be as funny as it is. It just like hurts my eyes right
I
now.
almost passed out.
Josh, like that's the level of Josh's laughter. It gets higher and higher pitch until it just becomes and then dying.
And it's too high for like human ears to pick up.
Oh shit.
There's a bat somewhere. Like
Yeah,
fuck.
dogs everywhere. Like arf arf arf.
Oh my god. Oh fuck my fucking god.
All right. Let's move on before we fucking kill ourselves. Josh is having like actual heartburn. Josh is the shit. Okay. All right. Fuck. Oh, fuck.
God.
Fucking cock.
A scientifically minded man.
Fuck. Oh shit! I wasn't recording.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right.
that would be a nightmare.
All right. Let's wrap this up. This is a long episode. Let's get it going.
All right.
Amazing.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2, pretty good movie.
Pretty good.
Oh, is it cinema? Marty Scorsese's?
Is it cinema with Martin Scorsese? Boys, we have to determine whether or not Spider-Man 2 from 2004 is in fact cinema. Boys, I will go first, then Chris, then Alex, all right? That's how we're doing this.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and say, yes, this is in fact cinema. Chris?
Absolutely 100% summer fun, top down, popcorn, campy, fucking Sam Raimi cinema, baby.
This is as cinema as it gets.
Oh, shit, dude.
Absolute human popcorn.
Suck it, Dune.
But now we have to determine whether or not Spider-Man 2 2004 belongs in motherfucking 4:3. Now, as we all know, but I will explain to any new listeners, 4:3 is the one and only format for true cinema. So we think back to the likes of Zack Snyder's Justice League. That is a 4:3 cinema
origin
masterpiece.
of 4:3.
Yes.
The origin of 4:3.
The first time a movie was in 4:3.
Absolutely.
True.
Alex, I think this is the easiest one of all. I think we can all assume
Yeah.
4-3 for Alex. Wow.
I love it. If you don't love it, get out of my life.
I agreed with you, and I wanted to do this movie really badly. I definitely think it's 4-3. Now, Christopher Charles Collins.
Holy shit.
Chucky
He
Collins.
hit me with the middle name, guys.
Christopher Charles Collins is Spider-Man 2 2004 for motherfucking 3.
I'm going to have to say, while it is cinema, while it is a great movie, while it is a summer fun top-down human popcorn time, it is not 4-3 for me.
Wow. Chucky the Elf Appreciator Collins.
Yep. It's fun, but, you know, whatever.
It's not 4-3?
Nah.
Are you fucking serious, dude?
Nah.
Want to fight you, dude.
Pretty much the only superhero movie that's 4-3 for me is, like, Nolan's Batman. Maybe Endgame.
Nope, not the last one, but Nolan's Endgame. Or Nolan's
Endgame.
Nolan's Endgame.
His would be cinema, though.
Yeah. But you know what I mean.
I guess.
I can't think of another superhero movie that I'm like,
Would any of the Spider-Mans be considered 4-3 for you?
nah. Well,
That's where you're wrong.
shit, maybe the first one.
First one's like the ultimate origin story.
Yeah.
It really-
that one's debatable. I have to rewatch
It
now,
like
but I think
rebranded superhero movies.
That's true. That's very true. That became the formula in a way.
So you think that's 4-3 and this is not?
I don't know, man. Yeah, kinda.
Wow.
This doesn't do much for me. Would you own this movie? You know?
Yeah.
This is how Chris feels after completely obliterating our 4-3 movie. You ready?
There we go.
Do you want to dance? She does. That fucking slaps.
Yeah.
It's 3 notes, and I just gotta fucking. I want to dance now.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Hit it one more time.
There we go.
That's me walking down the street, finger gunning all the ladies.
Oh, shit.
Pick up.
Pick up. All right.
All right. Dumb. Oh shit. So we do dumb movie title. Shall we do dumb movie title for Spider-Man 2?
God damn it, Chris.
Let's do it. I'll kick it off.
Go ahead.
I won't. Alex, kick us off for dumb movie title for Spider-Man 2.
The Spider versus the Octopus. I don't have one.
You don't have one. That's interesting that you don't have one this week. Because you always give me shit for not having a dumb movie title. But this
so
week,
out of one time, out of however many we done, and then
131.
131. So I've never
lot of
forgotten
episodes.
except for this one. But
never.
Can you believe we've done 131 episodes of this fucking
I
thing?
can't.
No.
Isn't that weird?
That's crazy. That's wild. That's a lot of content.
yeah.
Patreon,
dude.
$5 a month.
Minimum.
Support your local on the internet podcast. Josh, you have a dumb movie title?
2 Spidey, 2 Man.
There we go.
2 Spidey, 2 Man?
Like
Too Fast, Too Furious.
2 Spidey, 2 Man. Okay,
It's the sequel.
that's fair.
the squeakle.
I got it.
So what's yours?
Yeah, what's your
Yeah.
brilliant
Do you?
fucking
So do you have
Yeah.
a DMT?
Yeah, I absolutely have a DMT.
And what
it's-
is that?
And it's ready to go.
And
it's ready for me to say.
3, 2, 1. You're on the air.
And just I have to set it up a little bit.
Okay.
So you just want to tease it a little. So
I don't think it needs foreplay. I think you just get into it.
so my dumb movie title is Spidey Boy and the Octoman.
That's remarkably
I
close
did
to
it.
what mine was.
I did it. Well, first of all, you don't even fucking have one. So let's get that.
I
right
do
off the
though
bat.
because I said one, and
So I said one too. So I
which
obviously
was
had one.
mine. You said one, which was what I said.
Spidey
so,
Boy versus Octoman is, well, I don't know. Nerd.
War of the Nerds.
Dawn of the Nerdverse. That's not. I don't know. I didn't have one. I didn't do it this week. I guess it's 2 Spidey, 2 Man.
2 Spidey, 2 Man. Or the army of the I don't know.
Dankness. That doesn't make sense.
What?
I don't know. I was just trying to rebrand Darkness, so I went to Dankness.
Oh.
The army of the.
It's not the army of the darkness, by the way.
Yeah, it's just Army of Darkness.
Okay, whatever. Tentacle something. We could do something with Tentacle. Let's do it live. I'll edit all this out, but we can come up with a new one live.
Okay.
So Tentacles.
I think
This
it should
seems
be
more in your alley.
I think it should be oh fuck my fucking
The movie.
The movie. God damn it. All right. Let's do
dock my fucking cock.
Yeah.
let's-
docking is
Dock
a real
my
technique.
fucking ock.
Dock My Ock.
Dock my ock.
That's pretty good.
Doc Octasy. It's like Dark Odyssey, but it's
It's all right.
Doc Ock.
Doc My Ock is okay too. Too Fast, Two.
Two Spidey, two man.
Two Spidey, two man.
That's probably it.
It's solid.
I'll let it.
Pizza Time.
Pizza Time. That could have been a
Spidey time.
Pizza Time. Honestly, Pizza Time is a good one.
Thank
Just
you.
because that is so.
That was just off the cuff. It was
Yeah.
just,
Wow, man.
Thank you.
Comedic genius.
thank you.
Thoughts on
It's
Pizza Time?
you and Lisa Lampanelli, dude.
Thank you.
Thoughts on Pizza Time?
Not a fan.
Okay. Whatever. Too Fast, Two Whatever. Two Spidey, Two Man. That's fine.
There you go.
What else we got? I have a game idea.
Oh.
So you guys want to try and guess how much money Tobey Maguire asked for to play Spider-Man 2?
$35 million.
Can we get some music?
I would have
He's such
preferred
a
All Shall
dick,
Perish.
dude.
but I know.
You guessed 35.
Chucky Elf Expert Collins.
How much
I love
is
elves, dude.
how much
So-
is your guess? He
With
said
the ears?
35 million to do this movie.
Darby, get some ears. I
Yeah,
think Chris will be a fan.
he'll be into it.
I wouldn't not be a fan of it. Oh, let's get that out.
Listen,
I'm open-minded.
right.
Chucky would fucking Elf Collins.
Chucky.
How'd you know my nickname they gave me in college? Whatever, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Alex,
I'll go 45.
45. You said 35?
Yeah.
The answer is 25 million.
Yeesh.
Or 10% of the movie's gross, whichever was higher.
10%.
Yeah.
Fucking shit. Yeah, I should have went with 10%.
No, the deal,
it was-
deal was 25 million or 10% if it's higher.
So no matter what, he gets a fat paycheck.
Yeah.
God damn.
No, that's what he asked for. They said no.
Also, he
By the
is.
way.
Do you remember the movie Miss? No, not Miss Sloane.
The Great Gatsby.
Molly's Game.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's good in that.
He's not in that.
Who am I thinking? I'm thinking of Jesse Eisenberg.
Nope.
Was he in Brothers?
He was in Molly's Game.
You're thinking of Michael Cera.
Yep, you're right. Welcome to the movie podcast.
So just again to reiterate, who has the biggest brain?
Oh, I remembered who was in a movie. I've got the biggest brain. I'll get a fucking tape measure one of these days. I'm gonna pound.
So the physical space it takes up is actually...
What we're talking about is size of the brain.
Yes.
There's only one way to solve it, and that's Big Brain Academy for Nintendo Switch. Let's stream it.
I think the only way to do it is to get under a table that has a hole just for your head, crack that shit open.
Like an egg.
Like an egg.
Like in the movie Hannibal.
Put it on a slab and weigh it.
Yeah. And then Hannibal.
And then put it back and then,
It will be
tape
fine.
it all
Yeah,
together.
Yeah, just duct tape it back.
Tape
to
it like that.
Yes.
Well, here's another way we can finish the show so that we can all go home.
Go on.
I'm also already home. So I just
What-
want you
what's-
all to leave.
what's
How
the
about that?
fucking way?
Weird flex, but all right.
Can we fucking do actor game or something? All right. For who we're gonna do actor game?
Alfred Molina, Spider-Man 2.
I'm out.
Indiana Jones.
Boogie Nights.
I'm out.
That was fun. You won. What else? Who else can we do this for?
Dunstan Kurtz.
Okay.
I won, so
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man 2.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Chris, go ahead.
Now it's your
Okay,
turn.
now it's my turn. The power of the dog.
Dunstan Kurtz.
You're out.
No.
So-
Let me think.
All right, yeah, let me think. Okay, here we go.
Elf expert.
This is what the fuck.
So many
Let me
movies.
think, let me think.
Well, there's so many movies to choose from that she was in.
Yep, and you've got it in
Shoot.
3, 2, 1. Here's the movie.
Varsity Blues.
Is that real? Alexa, was Kirsten Dunst in Varsity Blues?
Dunstan Kurtz.
I don't know that one.
She doesn't know. She was in it.
She wasn't in it. You're out.
Marie Antoinette.
Bring it
Ah,
on.
fuck.
Bring it on.
Bring it on. Fuck. That's a good one. Fargo.
I'm out.
She was in Fargo.
B.
Isn't she married to the person she met on Fargo?
Jesse Plemons.
Jesse
Jesse
Plemons. Good job, me.
Can we do William Dafoe just for the fuck of it?
You know it's Willem Dafoe, by the way, right?
William Dafoe?
It's
Willem.
Willem
Willem.
Dafoe. You've been saying William for the past 131
Yeah.
episodes.
Yeah, I wanted to correct him, but I was like, I don't want to be a dick, but you're fucking
I'll
wrong.
do it for you.
You're way wrong.
Whatever.
Go ahead, William Dafoe. What's
Yeah.
he been in?
Nothing, because that person doesn't exist.
Right.
Correct.
Willem Dafoe.
Myself, roasted.
Spider-Man.
The Lighthouse.
Willem Dafoe. I can't think of any Willem Dafoe movies. The Boondock Saints.
Antichrist.
Fuck, those were the two I was gonna bank on right now. Willem Dafoe.
Defoe.
Willem Dafoe. Willem.
Defoe.
You know, I'm something of a scientist myself.
Yeah. Ooh, that's cold. I'm out.
This trilogy is so memeable, by the way.
For real.
really
Dude,
is.
Still to this
so many
day.
iconic
It really
lines.
is,
In the pop culture zeitgeist, like this is ingrained in it, dude.
For real.
I have nothing left except Spider-Man.
So good.
Love that line.
Okay. Willem Dafoe. The Florida Project.
Fuck yeah. I'm
a
just going
great
to call
movie.
myself out. There's nothing else I can say that'll top that. Yeah. Go see The Florida Project, by the way.
Yeah, it's a great movie. Also, the Da Vinci movie that he's in.
Da Vinci movie. The Dan Brown one?
Not Da Vinci. God damn it! I meant
Oh, the Van Gogh movie.
Van Gogh.
Yeah, he played Van Gogh. Van Gogh.
Van Gogh.
And his blue period.
Nice.
Great movie. All right. That was the first movie that was ever recommended to me on our Discord.
Really?
Ever?
Was that Willem Dafoe movie? Yeah.
Nice.
I forgot who recommended it. If you
Sorry, Willem Dafoe?
Willem Dafoe.
Willem.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. If you remember who
kinda
you are,
stumble through that.
Willem.
At Eternity's Gate, I think is the name of the movie. But please shout yourself out because I'm sorry that I forgot you. I want to say it was
saw
Bumble.
it? You saw it?
Yeah, I want to say it was Bumble Jeezy that recommended it to me, but I could be wrong.
I don't know. Bum Jeezy.
Not the best Van Gogh, but he did cut his ear off for the part, so there's that.
He
Wow.
wasn't the best Van Gogh.
I mean, his face doesn't exactly look like Van Gogh's, but
We've said this many times. You don't need to look like him. You just need to personify him.
Bam, you bitch.
Stupid fuck.
stupid fucking dick.
Oh, fuck my fucking cock. All right, let's go. Thank you for listening to There Are Too Many Movies. If you like what you heard, we have a Patreon. You can give us $5 a month minimum and support the
Minimum.
local on the internet podcasts. There's behind the scenes stuff. You get access to our Discord. Shout out to the Blood Relatives. Go check out Spider-Man trilogy. It's pretty great. It's Cornerstone of Cinema.
If you haven't heard of it, the Spider-Man movie.
But not 4-3 apparently.
Yeah, according to Chucky Elf Appreciator Collins.
Apparently the wrong person, Chris Collins.
I'm gonna watch the fuck out of Elf just to spite you now.
B.
Later, Toads.
Later.